Hello, hello, hello. How goes it, everybody? We got some cool stuff planned tonight for the stream. We're going to do some sweet, sweet puzzles with sweet, sweet people. Sam, Miss French Toast, is going to join us again. We're going to do some puzzles, some Codex Mysterium. We're going to keep that rolling. And then we might do the Michigan GeoGuessr or question mark. You never know. What's up, Jeff? What up, man? You want to solve some puzzles with us real quick? The mod S Janelle is on as well. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to do some Codex here in just a few minutes. We got the kiddos dancing behind me. What's up, everybody? They're all working out back there. They're going to say hello right quick. You can say hello, guys. You showing them how you work out? Jeff says, hi, everyone.
Okay. Hi, my name is Lexi James. Oh, stop. Okay.
Uncle Jeff's watching. You want to say hi to Uncle Jeff?
No.
Yeah, he is. You're not even on the camera. He says, Lexi! Please don't hurt yourself.
You are so cute.
I can't have you hurting yourself on stream.
And we got this.
That'd be so embarrassing for me if you hurt yourself.
And then we do this.
Yeah.
And we go back and then do that.
So that's that. Okay.
And
So I think it's time. Let's do this.
bye.
Bye. Miss French Toast Sam is coming to visit us in a little bit. T minus, what is it now, Sam? Not this weekend, but next weekend. It's going to be off the chisel. 9 days, all caps 9 days. It's going to be amazing. I sent Sam, Jeff, if you're watching still, I sent Sam a list of, you know, kind of 5-player-ish games, just a bunch of games that both you and me own that, for her to go through and kind of decide what she wants to play. I kind of figured we'd let her decide. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit too on the stream. That would be sweet. Single digits, baby. He sent 25,000 choices. I basically sent every game that we've had that's like 5 players. No, I put a bunch of, there's a mix, right? There's like a party game stuff. There's lighter games. There's heavier games. I'm definitely going to have something set up for when you get here. We'll probably keep that lighter. Maybe play like a heavier game once Jeff and Devin make their way over. Heck yeah, I'm down. I'm in for whatever. Awesome. Heck yeah. Whatever we play, we'll make sure that everyone's good with it. But I figured we'd give Sam first choice. It's funny, a lot of the 5-player games I own, Jeff, you also own. I was like putting a bunch of games on there. I'm like, oh yeah, Jeff, I think owns this one and this one and this one. So we'll have a lot of mixed stuff. And Sam, you will not have to do one bit of research beforehand. We will just teach everything to you. Whatever you want to learn, we'll teach it to you. You definitely don't have to prep and learn all the rules. But I would like it. It would be cool if you know, at least looked at that list, and if you were like more excited about something, we'll do it. There's nothing ultra heavy. The heaviest game I think is in there is Terra Mystica, and that's not all that heavy, right? I mean, so it's gonna be awesome. But you know what? Let's get Sam on the call here, and let's dig into some Codex Mysterium. If you don't know Codex Mysterium, we've done it on stream a few times. It's basically a ripoff of this book called Journal 29. That was all the rage for a bunch of us a few years ago. It's basically like 60 puzzles. Each page is a different puzzle, and each puzzle is kind of varying in difficulty. They're basically all like similar difficulty, but some will resonate with someone's brain like they'll get it in 2 seconds, and then other person it would take them 5 days, right? So the last stream we did this, we rocked it. Me and Sam were like, we were just like, man, we were like 2 horses in harness. We were just like, boom. It was amazing. Let's get Sam up in here. How do I get Sam up in here? Like this? What up, girl?
Oh, what's up?
What up?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, yeah. T minus 9 days. There's Cameron. What's up, buddy?
Hi.
I was telling Cameron, Sam, that you were coming, and he was like, who's that? And I was like, remember the person whose Animal Crossing island you visited and she visited yours? I was like, that's who's going to be
Did
here.
you remember that?
He did remember that. Yeah, he totally remembered that.
Oh yeah, I did.
Right?
That was very fun.
You say hi to Miss Sam?
I hardly
Hi.
remember that. But... Hi, Cam.
She says, hi, Cam. Oh, that's funny. Okay, here we go. Let's do this, right? Let's get involved in this. Let's see. How do I... Okay, remember back to what he said. Open original. Ooh. We need Jojitsu here for this one.
I know, that was my exact thought.
Right?
He wasn't here.
Yeah, it says Joe. Okay. All right. So what do we got here? We got some sort of Scrabble-like thing. So we're doing a Scrabble puzzle. There's no prior solution we need to know. So is this 1, 2, 3, 4? Do you think these are the letters of the word we're spelling? So E is the second letter of the word?
Oh,
No?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe not. I have no freaking clue.
I have no idea either.
All right.
The fact
Well,
that you had an idea threw me for a loop.
that was that's the only thing that was the first thing that jumped out at me.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. I think you are correct. Of like the clue, you mean?
Yeah, the solution.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking the solution might be blank E blank blank. Well, how many 4-letter words could there be with E as the second letter? Let's just run through them one at a time. Jeff. This is Jeff Pretty. Oh, should I play Jeff Pretty, Sam? Is that how you activate your brain?
Yeah, maybe that's what I need.
All right, what do we got here? We got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Oh, it goes in order. Do you see that?
I do.
I
don't know, I was trying to see if
Is that relevant? Is that relevant? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 7 rows or columns, I should say, on the left page. Only 4 columns here. Interesting. Off the bat, nothing is really speaking to me.
Same.
Right?
And the chat is worthless right now.
Yeah, chat, help us out. Jeff, we need you.
Yeah, we do.
Janelle, what are we doing here? Help, help, help. Help, Janelle. Help, Janelle. Okay, so... Oh... Sorry, she says. Yeah, what? You better be sorry, damn it. This is not okay. Oops, did I just swear? Oh, wow. In the last 30 seconds, the kids have both turned the TV off and gone upstairs.
Well, just in time for you to swear, I guess.
Just in time for me to swear. I'll get fucking Bobo, she says. And fucking Bobo will do. Hey, Janelle, by the way, thank you for participating in the So Show Us challenge. It was cool reading about your the love of your life, Jason Bobo. That was cool.
Yeah, those have been so cute.
I know. I was really happy with them. They've I like reading about the other people behind the accounts, you know? Like we
Yes,
know
for
Jason a little bit, but nobody else does, and it's great to hear. It's great to hear about him. Okay, so there's got to be some sort of pattern. A, B, C, D, E. Like that's got to be relevant to us. It was a
I can't figure out because I thought F would fit where the 1 is because it goes in the same spot on the other page, but doesn't really seem to make sense with the
right.
rest
I
of
was
the thingamajig.
thinking that too. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. That would make sense.
What do you think that star means above the E, between the E and the M?
Well, isn't that the center of the board in Scrabble?
Yes, but shouldn't there be a tile on it?
Yes. 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 Good call. Is that just telling us that that's the center? I don't know how that helps us.
The unfortunate thing is there's no... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
Yeah, that's not analogous on the right side.
But, like, if that's the center above the E, yeah. Never mind.
No, I think that's a good thought. But yeah, it's like that. No other letters work that way.
Right.
Are we sure the answer is not just Joe?
I mean, that's the answer to a lot of my problems, I feel.
Joe.
I've like literally never spoken to Joe.
I can't sleep tonight. Joe. Oh, okay, it helped.
Ryan, too far.
Sorry. You could count on me for that. Shit. C, D, E, F. Okay, there has to be something to this. 3 down, 3 across. 2 down, 3 across. 4 across. Up. 3 across. That doesn't mean anything. 3 up. Like if we start in the upper left-hand corner, this doesn't make any sense. But if we start in the upper left-hand corner and we assume that's A, I know that doesn't make any sense. But if you go A and then go down is B, down is C, to the right is D, to the right is E.
I would like you to say that one more time, please.
Okay. Top left-hand corner of the right page.
Okay.
What if that's A? And then down a square is B. And then down a square is C. And then to the right is D. And then to the right is E.
And then it goes up and then to the left. And then up and to the right.
I mean...
Yes, I found it. All right, I figured out the map. So all the letters fit in the right spot.
Wait, excuse me? Did I figure it out somehow?
You did.
I did? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm dead ass serious.
Okay, stop for a second. I have to try to meet your... how did I do? Okay, let's see if I can know what A, B, C, D, E. What the fuck did I do?
You want me to repeat what you said to do?
No, okay, so like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Yep. P, Q, R. So P, E, Q. What is it then?
Well, I don't know that you follow the same path as me.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do it together. I did top left is A, and then go down is B, go down is C, go to the right is D, go to the right is E, right?
Yes.
Go down is F?
No.
Oh. I thought you'd go down F to the right G, up H, up I, and then up J.
But that will leave you with blank spots, right?
Well, then you go to the left K, to the left L, to down M, down N, and then down O.
But didn't you cross some existing spots then?
Yes. All right, let's do it your way. What's your way?
So go back to where you were with E. A through D were correct. And then up, F, left, G, up H, right I,
J. Okay, then down K, down L, down M, to the left N, to the left O, to the left P, down Q.
Yep.
To the right R. So R-E, then at rest. So rest.
You got it.
Yeah! Whoop-de-whoop! All right, what did Janelle say?
I didn't check the back of the book, but I'm going to assume that is correct.
Oh, it's rest. It's rest, which is going to be the theme of your visit.
Heck
Do you have to find 5 4-letter words and 4 5-letter? No, I don't think so, Janelle. I think we nailed it. I think it's easier than that. This is why we have a meeting of the minds a few minutes ago. We do need you. We need you badly. Me and Sam had a meeting of the minds. We're 2 halves of one brain. We're 2 horses in harness. The ecstasy of gold. That's just a Metallica thing. Okay. Okay.
What is happening?
All right, we did one puzzle. We're going to talk about one game.
Oh, I like this. Okay.
All right, we're on a game right now. This is the first game that I suggested that we play with Sam this coming up or next weekend. This is a game by Tom Lehman called The City. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what The City is. Does that sound like an okay idea?
Yes, because I've never even heard of it.
If you haven't heard of this city, The City is... So Tom Lehman is the designer of... what's that? Race for the Galaxy. Have you heard of Race for the Galaxy or Roll for the Galaxy for that matter?
I've heard you people talk about it, but I don't know anything else.
What you mean, you people?
You people who know things.
He also designed Res Arcana.
Look at his little profile picture.
Look at it, isn't he so cute?
So
Look at this,
cute.
look at this little guy. Look, it's like him and his wife.
Oh my god.
Says
Stop.
couple goals. Okay, so he designed a game, a super famous game called Race for the Galaxy. And in Race for the Galaxy, what you do is it's just a card game. So you're playing cards to the table, and you're paying for the cards that you play to the table with other cards from your hand. So it's an interesting multi-use card mechanism, okay? And it kind of like, when it came out back in, 2009 maybe? 2007 even. It was considered one of the best, card games of all time. And it's even right now, it's still ranked number 68. So it's in the top 100 still. And this came out in 2007, which in the board game industry, 2007 is like ancient history. That's like...
I was in middle school, so...
Listen to... You were in middle school, exactly. I was... How old was I? I was older than that. I was 10 years older than that, because I think I'm about 10 years older than you.
Jeez.
Well, I know, it's disgusting. So one time I went to this convention that I talk about all the freaking time on the podcast called Grand Con, which is in Grand Rapids, which is canceled this year, which is a really big bummer. We were going to try to talk you into going. And I went to Grand Con a number of years ago, and there was this guy there, and he was like, let's play this game called The City. And I was like, no, I don't want to. I've never heard of it before. I'm a board game snob. This is before the Board Game Snobs podcast. I'm a board game snob. If I haven't heard of it, it sucks. I was like, I had this little chip on my shoulder, like, ugh, no, it's going to blow. And, I would have heard of it by now if it was good, right? It'd be like a cinephile who he knows he watches all the movies, and then someone's like, hey, let's watch this movie called Long Duck Dong. And then you're like, ugh, that sounds stupid. You never heard of it. And then you watch it and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. That's what The City was for me. And he didn't even have an English copy because this game did not exist in America.
Wow, you got in on the ground level.
Yeah, well, so he had a German version of the game with paste up, like pasted on, he cut out of paper the English words and pasted them onto the cards.
Oh my gosh.
So it was homebrew and stupid, and I was mad at it. And then we played it, and I was like, this is so much fun. It is so much fun. It plays in about 30 minutes. Janelle says, I just played Race for the Galaxy on Board Game Arena, I'm guessing that is, and I don't understand it. Yeah. So I talked about Race for the Galaxy in order to talk about The City, because The City is like a stripped down, dumbed down version of Race for the Galaxy. Race for the Galaxy is kind of, I don't want to say it's heavy, but there is a ton of iconography. And I wouldn't even say it's unintuitive, but the learning curve is humongous because you have to remember what all of these symbols do. And by that time, the game's over and you lose, okay? For the city plays up to 5, which is perfect because there'll be 5 of us. And what this game does is it basically takes Race for the Galaxy and strips it away to its bare bones. So what this game is, essentially this is the engine builder to end all engine builders. Do you like engine builders, Sam?
I do, but I cannot win them. I cannot figure them out, but I do.
Oh,
enjoy
great.
them.
Me neither. I don't know that I've ever won this game. Maybe I have, but I don't win this game often, if at all. So let me turn this down just a little bit. Okay, just a skosh. Okay, so in this game, what happens is you have a hand of, we'll say, like 10 cards. Okay, you have 10 cards in your hand, and let me see if I can find a good picture. Come on, Ryan, don't fail me now. This is a terrible picture. This one, terrible picture. This one, nope. This one, nope. This one, yes. Okay. Okay, well, it's not letting me zoom in very much. Aha! You see that? Okay. So, you have a hand of cards. Just like Race for the Galaxy, on every turn, you're taking a card and you're playing it to the table, which is like a tableau in front of you, okay? And when you do that, you have to pay for it with other cards. You can see the cost to pay for the cards is in the top left-hand corner. So if I wanted to play the amusement park, which is this card right here in the middle, I would have to spend 8 other cards in order to play it.
8 other cards? Dang,
yes.
son.
But you can see at the bottom of the cards, there is a money value and a point value. The points are how you win the game. First person to 50 points ends the game. Okay? And points are cumulative. So what happens is, we're all going to pick a card. Let's say you pick the mall. Okay? Is this the mall? I can't tell because it's kind of like, looks like the mall. All right, looks like the mall. And so you spend 2 other cards. Let's say you get rid of the amusement park because you're never going to have 8 cards for a while, and you get rid of the casino, okay? Those 2 cards you discard, and then you flip up the mall. All right. Now, you can see the mall has icons underneath the cost, right? You see a red icon and a green icon, like circles.
Mm-hmm.
Those are going to be part of your engine. All right. So you lay that card down, boom. And then after everybody lays the card down, we evaluate points and money. Points and money. The points are this blue hex tile. And the money is the like golden looking card thing. So when it comes to you, Sam, and you played them all, we'd say, Sam, how many points do you get? And you would say 0. I don't get any points. And I'd say, okay, how many cards do you get? How much money do you get? And you get 1 per green symbol in your entire tableau. So right now, you only get 1 card. But let's say on the next turn, you play the convention center. Somehow, right? Now all of a sudden, you're getting 5 points and 3 cards, right? Because you get 2 cards for your mall and 1 card for your convention center.
Interesting.
Okay. So then you're hoping to play. So let's say you play the mall on your first turn and the convention center on your second turn. Now it's your third turn. Let's say you play Central Park. Now look what you're getting. Now you're getting 5 points from the convention center. You're getting 3 points from the Central Park. Do you get that?
Mm-hmm.
And you're still getting 1, 2, 3 cards back. And it just accumulates and ramps up like that. And it ends like that. Like everyone's going and going and going. And all of a sudden, somebody goes from 25 points to 40 points and it's over. And it's so awesome. It is like so much fun. And it's really fast and quick, and it's a really good game. That is The City. All right, you ready to do the next puzzle?
Do it.
And then we'll talk about the next game. All right, let's go to the next puzzle.
Janelle, you are definitely smart enough.
Oh, you're smart enough, Janelle. I'm one of the stupidest people I know. And if I can luck into something like that, then oh boy.
Ryan and I have only 1 brain between the 2 of us.
Right. I just happened to use the left side of mine and she used the right side of hers on this last one. Okay, we got a math problem here. This is going to hurt my brain. Okay, so Sam, we need solution 13 and solution 15.
Oh my God, I have to turn the pages. Okay, 13.
Okay.
Swap.
13 is what? Swamp?
Just swap. SWAP.
Swap. Got it. Okay. So I'm going to bring this over into paint. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's bring it over into paint.
Oh, I see what it means. I see.
Can I do, there we go. That looks pretty perfect. Okay, so this is swap. Okay, what's the other one?
Rotate.
Swap. Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
So
swap
swap and
and
rotate. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Can I move that? I am not like super great with Microsoft Paint, apparently. Like, am I allowed to like drag this away?
I just think it's not you, it's Microsoft Paint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Microsoft Paint kind of blows, right? Well, I'll just put it over this. Swap and rotate. Okay. So swap and rotate. So what are the arrows here? So the top left grouping has an arrow drawn to the bottom left grouping. Is that basically it's telling we have to figure out what the same principles we're using on those we're going to use on the answer? Is that correct? Is that what you think?
Well, kind of. They are the same tiles. I wonder like if it's telling us like which spots to put them in specifically. Like the one on the far left on the top goes to the second position on the bottom. So like does the far left one on the top go on the second position on the bottom? You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh.
But the problem is
8
there's 7 on the right and there's only 4 on the left. But
equals 8 plus 2. They're all true except the first one. What I don't know what that means. They're all true except the first one. Oh, I see.
what do you mean?
I think maybe she's saying like the top row, 8 equals 6 plus 2, 2 minus. I have no idea what she's saying. They're all true except the first one.
Oh, well, yeah, because 6 does not equal 8 plus 2. So I see what you mean.
Yeah, you okay, okay. So I was right. Okay. Yeah. So, so if you look at the bottom left one, Sam.
Yes.
This doesn't sound right. I know this. But on the top row, okay, of the bottom one, the bottom left one, the top row, the second, third, and fourth and fifth are equals 8 plus and 2. Do you agree?
Yeah. What? So is the question, yes, it does say 6 equals 8 plus 2.
Okay. If you look at the top left, the equals 8 plus 2 is in a square in the top left.
Oh.
Do you see that?
I do?
So swap and rotate, like I'm not sure.
Well, see how the arrow is pointing specifically to that 8?
Is it pointing to the 8 or is it just pointing to that group?
Well, I kind of thought it was vague, but Janelle does have a point. Like 6 does not equal 8 plus 2. Like, does it have to say 8 equals 6 plus 2? Is that what we have to swap here? But that doesn't involve rotation, but.
Yeah, to me it looks like 4 of the 5 in each row is the same. Maybe. No, the second row doesn't hold true for the second row. Right. I agree with Janelle. It is telling you how to do the other page. I feel like the top left one, however you get from the top left one to the bottom left one, we apply the same logic on the top right one to get to the bottom right one. That's my guess.
I think you're mostly right. I think we just have to make equations that are true.
Yeah. Oh, one sec.
And I want to tell you something.
You want to tell me something? You did what? Oh, all by yourself? Who told you to do that?
Nobody.
Nobody? Then you can get a cotton ball in your kind jar.
Just one.
You want to tell everybody what you just did?
Yeah.
But be normal.
Oh no. I put on my pull-up and I brushed my teeth.
All by yourself?
All by
That's
myself
awesome.
and nobody told me. And you're the best keeper ever.
That is I'm very proud of you. Give me a kiss. Good night. Yeah, go get a cotton ball. I love you.
Okay, first of all, that was cute, but I think my favorite part of the whole thing is that you started it off with be normal.
Well,
Which
if I
is
don't,
especially funny because it's your child, so.
but if I don't tell her to be normal, she'll be like, come on, my God, I'm cotton ball, you know, and then you won't be able to understand her because she can't she freaks out when she knows she's being watched.
Oh my God, hilarious.
I own my non-normalness, so I can tell her the same kind of thing. Like, I know how you are. We're all like this. All the James crew is like this. Just try to be normal this time. Okay.
This time.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like we can do this here. Swap and rotate. What does it exactly mean? Swap what? Rotate what? Each individual panel or each row or each column? Equals plus is the far left column, right?
Yeah. No. What?
Top
Yes.
left.
On the top. Yep.
Equals plus. We can find equals plus on the bottom one on the fourth column, but upside down.
Oh.
I don't know if that means anything.
Well, yeah, I think it is demonstrating that not only do we have to rearrange the order, but we do have to flip some of them.
Yeah, we gotta
which is not ideal.
Yeah, it's like we gotta swap them and we gotta rotate them. I don't like that.
So like hypothetically on the right hand side, there's only two possibilities to go in the first column because we can't start with an operation. So we can do the third, which is 4893 or 2191.
Yeah. However, I don't understand why in the left example 6621 is not even changed.
Well, why would we have to change? Why would we have to flip it?
I just don't understand why it's not. Same with 2109.
True.
Yeah, but they could be true if you
Well-
swapped the other numbers. Like, why are the
I
other
guess.
numbers swapped and just these
But
aren't?
then it would be kind of boring if you knew you had to flip all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
I guess it wouldn't be boring, but
Okay. If equals plus moves to the left 1, 2, and wraps around like Pac-Man, that doesn't make any sense.
here's the other thing.
Equals minus
Like
equals plus.
let's say we have 4893 that we're gonna start with.
Oh, we're working over here now? Okay.
Well, hypothetically, like
Sure.
there's no strip that has just operations like the other row does.
Well, that's because I'm guessing some of them are double digits.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You don't sound sad for me at all.
I just don't have any clue. I feel like we have to figure out what's happening on the left side first before we can do
I
anything
don't think
on the
there
right.
is anything we can do on the left side because it has a wrong number of columns.
It has a wrong number of columns. It's 5 and 5, right?
No.
Yeah, the top left is 5 and the bottom left is 5.
Right. But the right hand side has 7. Like if I could see if there's
Yeah,
a
but I think
pattern
it's
on the
just
left, we have to apply
the
right.
logic, right? I think we just have to apply the logic the
Well,
same
the logic
way.
is make equations, I feel like, but
You're right. It is definitely make equations, but there's got to be some because one of the numbers is swapped for some reason. The 8528 on the bottom left was 8258 on the top left. So there's some pattern that tells us why that happens. I think that we have to figure out. That's what I think. I think we have to figure out how exactly we got from the top left to the bottom left. And then when we figure that out, we apply that to the right. Do you disagree?
I don't know yet. I think you might be too smart for the book, but
No.
I don't think you're necessarily wrong.
Do you think I'm like thinking about it too much?
I think you might be, but I could be underthinking it. I just don't see the pattern.
Well, because I feel like there's too many columns on the right side for us to just take a stab in the dark, no?
That's true.
Because if we assume we go 4893, what's to say it's not really 4983?
Well, yeah, but I mean, that'll just alter what ones we turn next. But yes, you were correct.
But yeah, so like, but I guess my point is, which one do we turn next? Do we take +2, 1 minus, or do we take -1, 2 plus? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's like.
Cry into our pillows at night.
Oh, Janelle said some things. The second one was rotated. The second one, or the second one? The second one, or the second one? The next to last was swapped. Oh, I see what she's saying. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what she's saying. But there's no pattern. 2191 can rotate, but the other one cannot. Why? I don't understand that. But I do like what she's saying.
Well, 219 one. Did she get 219 one? Oh,
It's the far right one, yeah.
Yeah,
but
but
again,
the other one can't not.
That's why you start with 4893. What? I don't get why you couldn't rotate any of them. Like, we don't know which one you rotate and which one you don't. So if we take 6621, we put it there. Why? I don't know. Because we just go over 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then it would be like boobs and doesn't make numbers. Like, why do you have to start with 4893? Couldn't you just start with 2191?
Because the numbers don't flip upside down. So.
Right. They're either we're either like rotating the numbers within the columns.
Yeah, because like if you look at the 6621, that didn't turn into like 995.
Right. Is each column represented or are they different? So we have 6621. We can find that up top. Then our next one is equals, minus, equals, plus. We can find that up top. 8528. We can find that up top. Plus, equals, plus. Okay. Plus, yep. And then 2. Okay. So we don't change anything within a column. It's just how do we know which column goes where and what order they're in? There's got to be a pattern. Literally all the others can go upside down. Yeah, I agree. I think the way the font is written, they can go upside down, but I don't know that they are going upside down. Because we're not seeing that in the left example.
But is that why she's saying that's why we choose that one, 4893, to start?
Because why?
Because it's the only one where if we flip it upside down, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess.
I just don't see the pattern on the left. I don't know that there's a way to figure it out.
Oh, there totally is. There's totally
well,
a way.
There is, but
there's totally a way we're gonna do it. She says, does it make a 4-letter word? Yes, it looks like it makes a 4-letter word. We have 4 spaces, right, Sam? 4 spaces on the right over there.
Yeah.
Yes, huh? 8258 became 8528. Oh, is she saying that flipped?
Yeah, but I mean, when you read it from the bottom up, that's exactly what it would be.
Oh, she's right then. She's right.
Wait.
Yeah, it's just, that's it. It's that simple.
No, because that's what I just tried to explain to you, and now you see it, and now I can't understand it. I don't know what's happening.
I think that's it. All right. 6621 swaps over to the far left. Equals, minus, equals, plus. Also swapped, it looks like. 8528 completely flips like this, right? Equals plus also flips.
Right.
and then 2109 doesn't. Okay. Well, this is farther than we got before. But now
I'm more lost
she
than ever.
well, she's right because we need to figure out the pattern. Why? Why does 6621 go first and not flip? Why does it just swap? Like, how would we know that? Because if you flipped it, it would be 1599. Right?
But
No. 9s and 6s don't flip that way.
right, that's true too.
So those ones cannot flip.
Although,
So
wait.
anything with a 9, it can't flip.
whoa, though, are we spinning these or are we flipping these? Because I was thinking of flipping them, but rotate technically means spin on an axis.
Damn it, I was thinking we were flipping too. Are we rotating?
So if we're rotating,
Yeah, we're
then
rotating. We're fucking rotating.
Holy fuck.
No, we can't be rotating.
Yeah,
No,
we
because the
could.
the 9s would still not work.
Yeah, they would.
Oh, you mean like this, like I took a thing and like turned it like that. Not like I went like this.
yeah.
Not like I went like this. Because this is also rotating around an axis. Right? But you're thinking like a dial, like click 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 click.
Yes, I think, question mark. Also, it's very funny to watch you do this because you are at least 3 seconds behind.
Behind you? Yeah, I know. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So we're spinning this way. This way. Yeah, I think she's mad at me. I think she's frustrated with me. So we're spinning this way, not this way. Okay. So then everything can be rotated except the 3. Are we now where Janelle was when she said that's why that has to be first? I don't think that.
Remember when we said Janelle was smart? I think. I don't know that
But-
has to be first.
Yeah, I don't
but
know that has to
we
be
can
first.
flip. Yeah, but let's put it first because we can work with it if it's first. I mean, can't we?
Yeah, but how are we supposed to freaking know what to do?
In the industry of teaching, we would probably call this a guess and check scenario.
But there's so much to guess and check. So
yeah, but
oh,
like 4893, if we start with that, like, I mean, are we gonna want to deal with like an 89 situation? Probably not. You know what I mean? So like, I guess we could carefully choose what would kind of make sense. I don't. Don't listen to me. I just don't know what to rotate. You're right. That's a lot of work, but
yeah, well, that's why I feel like there's gotta be a pattern on the left. 6621. Would you say that swaps? 6621 swaps. Oh. I might. Okay. Column 1 on the top left. Does that swap positions with 6621 on the bottom? It does.
yeah, it does.
And then
I think
column
so.
2 swaps with column 3,
Holy Hannah. Okay,
right?
but how does that help us?
Don't know. Let's apply the logic to the right side. Column 1 swapping with column 4. Shit. It looks like column 1 and column 4 swap. Whoop. And then column 1 flip or rotates. And then column 2 and column 3 swap, and column 3 rotates and becomes 8528. You know what we need to fucking do? I feel like we need to like rip it out and like
Cut it up.
yeah, like doesn't it seem like it would be so much easier if you could like actually
Well, let me just-
manipulate
I
these?
have pieces of paper, but
Yeah, a piece of paper would work. Oh, I could do that too. I probably shouldn't cut up my notary renewal.
You don't need that.
Yeah, I don't need that. Work is for suckers. All right, well,
Right,
I'm gonna.
okay.
So that's got to be what it is. I think that's all it is. You just like write it on paper and fiddle with it until you get it. Right?
Oh, that's what we're gonna do now. The tricky thing is like my font is different than theirs. Oh god, this was my to-do list before I go. Now how am I know what to pack to go to your house? I won't know. This is on the back.
All you need is comfy pants, slippers. Don't forget your glasses, and that's it. That's all you need.
Wow, that's it, huh?
Yeah, that's all you need. We have a washing machine. You can just wash the same clothes. We don't care. Think we care?
I will be there for like 24 hours.
Oh, and a bathing suit.
Got it. Okay.
Right, you're only gonna be there for like 24 hours. You don't even need to wash anything. You're good.
Yeah, I mean it's just like the 7 to 10 days in Latina prior, but
No, who
All
cares?
right,
You just
here we
buy
go.
clothes.
One time I told my boss that I had to buy new clothes the night before because I didn't want to do laundry, and no one has ever looked more disappointed at me in their entire lives.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, all right, okay. We have
Yeah,
more time.
okay. 4893, wherever it goes, cannot rotate. Yeah, that's the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a 4 and a 3 can't be anything else. There's no H and capital E going on here.
Did you gasp on purpose, or are you like?
Yeah, what if the 4 and the 3 rotated are the letters E and H?
I swear to fucking God, Janelle even said that. Oh
She
my
did?
God.
She did?
yes.
Where did she say that? Yes,
God
they do.
damn it.
It's rotating, Ryan James. I'm not mad. Like 20 minutes ago it was. But it makes letters, which is what we need. Yeah, exactly. Oh, she's got... Did me and Janelle just come up with that at the exact same time? BGEH. BGEH. I see the H and the E. Oh, she's talking about that specific column. Well, the 8 and the 9 will make an 8 and a 6, but the 4 and the 3 will only make an E and an H. Like 5 minutes ago. Well, okay, Janelle.
Okay, that also. Well, that helps us. I figured out something.
What if we can't flip that one?
Okay, here's something that we need to know. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So there has to be an equal sign in each row. Right? So
Yes, right.
2 equals 5 equals would be upright. And then
You mean like the
2
way it
minus-
is? Okay.
Yes. And then 2 minus 1 equals has to be flipped upside down.
Right.
And 6
Good.
plus 2 equals
Has to
or
say
6
where it
plus
is.
equals 2 has to say.
Has to
in
say where it
that.
is. Very good. Very good. Very good.
That helps
Yeah.
us a lot.
Very good.
We don't know the
Very good,
order
very
of
good.
them, but at least we know which way they're facing.
Correct. Have these have only been alpha clues, right?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna get letters out of this?
Oh, I think we'll follow our hearts near the end.
Is this going to spell something?
It will.
Because we get like 4 plus 23 equals F. Like, how?
Uh-oh, I've done something. Oh, no.
Okay. Okay. How do
Why
I...
are there so many columns? What the actual effing H?
I don't know how to do this on the stream here. I need to like cut out scraps of paper and do this with you. Okay, I'm gonna go get some paper. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourself.
All right. So, Sam, what I think you need to do here is... Okay. 1 equals 6, but there's no 7. Janelle, I hope you have paper as well, because Lord knows we need you. That's so this. Also, the other thing is the operations. We have to have an operation in each. So, do we have that? Yes. That one has 2. Or this one. Okay. 9, let's say 9 minus 1 would be 8 times 2. That doesn't work.
You already figured out?
Yeah, like 12 minutes ago. I just finished.
Shit!
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. All right. So I'm gonna write these down and then cut them out, and then we're just gonna try to rotate it. Let's see. Okay.
The other thing that's interesting is there's not really any division and there's a little bit of subtraction, so we can't start off with any huge 2-digit numbers.
Okay.
Which makes me almost think maybe 4893 needs to end the show, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Uh-oh, Janelle says, hey. I don't know what that means. She's got something?
Janelle, did you solve it? I'll kiss you on the lips next time I see you.
I would pay money to see that. Plus. Almost done here. Uh-oh, she said we might have. Oh, her and Bubba got something. Well, crap, I'm just about to be done writing this all down. Ryan, your handwriting is beautiful. Don't patronize me, Janelle.
2191 starts it. It ends in 4893. I bet so. Okay.
Okay, we're getting close. 1, 9, 1. Okay, I'm gonna cut it out. It is beautiful. Oh, thank you. Here's my handwriting. Oh, there we go. I'm cutting these suckers out.
Wow, that does look pretty darn good.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I have a degree in knowing that, so.
All right. Okay, there's the first one.
Oh, dear God Almighty, help us.
The second one. Okay. Bronwyn couldn't read what I wrote on boxes, and we ended up opening too many boxes. What?
Bronwyn, I miss you.
Yeah, what's up, Bronwyn? Is Bronwyn there with you? Okay. We did it. All right, here we go. We are now all cut out. There they are. There's the puzzle. Oh, right. When we were moving her in, some of the boxes were mine or meant for storage. Uh-oh. You're opening them, and she's like, look at all this new stuff I got. Okay. Now, it's hard because the camera is a different angle than my face. So I got to try to figure this out. All right. So we know Sam's method that 2 equals 5 equals... Oh shit, that doesn't necessarily mean that's true, does it?
Well, there's one that has to. There's either one that's flipped or two that are flipped. You know what I mean?
Because if 2 equals 5 equals, that could be flipped, making it equals 5 equals 2. If that was the case, we would have to flip 6 plus equals 2 to 2 equals plus 9. And that would be the only thing we'd have to flip.
Right.
They can literally all flip except 4893. Well, we know they can flip, but I'm going based off of Sam's expert testimony for that's the only word that came into my brain, where we have to have an equal sign in each row. so okay. Well, we know we can't have this in the front, right? That can't be in the front. So let's say the front is our 4893. Although you think that's the end, right?
Yeah, but I could be
Well,
wrong.
let's assume that's the end. How do we get to How do we get to 4 with the equal sign here? Well, that doesn't necessarily mean the equal sign's there. Good Lord. It could be 24. Could be 224. But as Janelle said, they could all be fucking flipped. This 1 times 2 1 could be flipped to 1 2 times 1. Shit, I don't know how Yeah, I agree with Janelle. How does this make letters? Watch the multiplier. Watch it do what? It'll make a massive number and it just can't. It could. Right? Because look, if this top number could be 224. Hell, it could be 1,224. Maybe
Well,
not.
it could, but we don't have the means to get there.
Maybe
so.
not. Well, with the times.
Maybe the time symbol is the key because.
I mean, think about it. If we have.
Because I mean, like 8 times 8 is 91.
If we have
right?
99.
I mean, 9 times 9 is 81. Sorry. So.
Yeah. 9
you know what
times
I mean? Like, we can't get
9.
much greater.
Or you're
than...
saying we can't do that, is what you're saying. I see.
And it's also hard because there's 7 spots, and then you need like 5.
That's why I really feel like there's
go.
some pattern we're missing on the left. I mean, I agree somehow. Like, can we or can we not apply the same logic from the left to the right?
But I can't find the logic. I can't find a rule that can work with going from 5 to 7.
If we look at the far right is 2109, and then the far right on the right one is 2191. On the left one, that 2109 is the last column.
Uh-huh.
So we could at least start there and say 2191 is the last column in this one.
Okay. Chanel, I exhausted that avenue, she says.
Which avenue? Oh, the Times Avenue? Because right before that, she said it'll make a massive number and it just can't. 14 plus. No. We know this can't be the first column. Let's go with 4893 being the beginning. 4 minus 2 . 4 minus 2 equals 212. Okay, so that doesn't work. 4 plus 2 equals No. There's no logical way to apply any pattern on the other page. I don't think that's true, but maybe you'll see something we don't. There's got to be something, right? Swap and rotate. You swap the first and the fourth, the second and the third, and the fifth one stays by itself. So if we swap that and that, that and that, that and that, and that one stays alone. Oh, because then... Yeah, I mean... There has to be. There's got to be something. Has to be something.
Oh, wait. Does an upside down 5 make it 2?
Does what?
Does an upside down 5 make it 2?
Yes. The rotated
Okay,
5?
I wrote in like regular font and I can't really tell how that would happen. No. Damn, I thought I had something and I don't. I just want to cry.
Oh, we're going to get it. We're getting there. 4 minus 4 equals...
Where are the Madigans, first of all?
I know. We had Jeff for like 30 seconds, and then he just left.
Yeah.
4
Where's your wife?
equals... She is on a call with some friends.
Ugh. I'm
know.
a friend and I'm on a
Stupid
different call. I don't
friends.
know what she's doing.
4 equals 2 plus 2...
It makes 2 circles.
$81 equals 21. 9 minus plus 19. That makes sense. Huh. I mean, there's obviously only one solution. There's only one way this all works. I'm going to keep looking for patterns on the left.
Okay, this has to happen in a certain way. Dude, wait.
Doesn't make sense. Ah. Oops. Join me over here. Let's see if we can look at this again a different way. I still think there's something to this 4 and 3 being an H and an E. Because it's weird that on the left side, everything can be rotated and swapped and be fine. But on the right side, that's not true for that one.
Okay, this is the other thing that's driving me nuts is that there's not enough. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
There's too many things on the right for it to just be random. Just too many potential combinations, it feels like. Because I agree we have to have an equal sign in each row, but we don't know which one to rotate. There's got to be a
The
pattern.
thing that's interesting is that each row I thought would have like an operation and an equal sign, and they all do, except for one of the rows will have 3.
Okay. Like 5 plus 3 minus 2 equals, right? 6 or something. Yeah. Is it swap, swap, rotate, rotate, swap, swap, rotate? Because the pattern on the left is swap, swap, rotate, rotate, swap.
Lenny.
No, that's not even true. Because the far right number is not even swapped. It's just there. So it's swap, swap, rotate, rotate, nothing.
Well, there is a hint in the back, and or we can look at the answer as well and work backwards.
Oh, I gotcha. Let's not do the answer. Let's do the hint.
Okay.
Good call. I forgot there was hints. Yeah, let's take a hint. Let's phone a friend,
Thank you.
please. Let's phone a friend. Yeah, we don't want to spin our wheels for too long.
We're not going to love the hints.
Okay, fuck it.
Rotate and or swap the strips such that the equations hold.
Rotate and or swap the strips such a... Okay, so the thing we figured out within the first 20 seconds.
Yes. So...
Wait, Janelle says, aha! She had an aha moment. Is it my swap, swap, rotate, rotate thing? I'll bet it is. Swap. Yankee swap, 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 rotate, rotate. Don't stop. Get it, get it. So, and it's inverted. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try something here. Wait till you see this big brain move I just did. This is so fucking big brain. Where the hell is 6? Oh, here. Swap. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. It already doesn't make sense. Swap. Swap.
I hate when I get one row to work out and I get super excited. And I think like, wow, everyone's going to be so proud of me. And then I look at the rest of it and it doesn't make sense.
I'm proud of you anyway.
Wow, thank you.
So yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Swap, swap. Swap. Janelle said aha and then said nothing. So
I know,
I'm a little
this is the biggest heartbreak of my life.
yeah, like what is happening? All right, does 62 minus E122?
That's what I always say.
And then does plus minus 16 times equals 1?
Yeah, well, how do you like this one? 9 equals 2952 minus.
That's actually a correct statement.
I think we got it.
Swap, swap. Rotate, rotate. Okay, we can't apply that pattern. Unless you're going... No. Yes, finally a Madigan's here. Thank God.
Which one?
It's Joe.
Yay. Thank God.
Fucking hell. He says, hey everyone, just wanted to stop by real quick. Oh no, real quick. We just got power back a little bit ago, but still don't have internet. What? But how
well,
are you?
This is an absolute nightmare.
Wait, how do you not have internet but you're talking to me? Don't you have to be on the internet?
He's using data.
Uh-oh. Oh boy, Natalie's here and she's not excited. You want to show yourself and your anger and frustration? You have not begun to be angry and frustrated until you've seen this. And Verizon is being super shitty right now. Oh, I see. He's talking to us on his network. He's not using the Wi-Fi. I can't even get the stream
Look how
to
cute
load.
she is.
Oh, sad Joe. I know. What's wrong, sweetie?
Your daughter?
Uh-oh. Is it Scarlett or Lexi? Of course it is. What'd she do?
She was all excited because she put her pull-up on.
Oh, yeah. She came down and told us. She put her pull-up on and she brushed her teeth all by herself without
That
anyone
was
asking her.
awesome.
Yeah.
And
Then what?
guess what happened?
What did she do then?
She peed on the couch.
She peed on the couch?
Yeah. I was like, aren't you wearing a pull-up? She's like, yep. And I'm like, well, didn't you pee? You mean you peed in the pull-up? She's like, no, I peed on the couch.
How did she
Like,
pee on the couch?
How? She's like, I don't know. Must have just like,
Sorry,
come out."
Joe. Thanks for stopping by, man. I hope your power comes back and your internet comes back. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So I'm cleaning that up right now.
So how did it happen?
I don't know. She's like, I don't know. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it.
Yeah, but I thought she had her pull-up on.
She did. She said it came out of the pull-up. And I was like,
Ew.
first of all, you're not supposed to pee in your pull-up. Second of all, if you have a pull-up on, how did any get on the couch?
Yep, those are both very good questions.
Also, she's driving me crazy.
Uh-oh.
I'm like telling her, she's like asking me to give her medicine because her bumps itch.
What?
She's like, I need the bubble gum medicine. And I'm like, no, that's not gonna help if you're itchy. I was like, and she's like, well, it kind of hurts. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna give you medicine if something kind of hurts.
Right, she wants Benadryl.
And then I'm like, what if you just take melatonin? She's like, I don't like that kind. I'm like, you just had it yesterday. She's like, I don't like it. And I'm like, go to bed. And she's like, no, I don't want to. And I'm like, go, get out of here. I have to go clean up your pee.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what would make you feel better, probably? A snack.
Kind of snack.
Like some jerky for me.
That's for you.
Oh. Wouldn't that make you feel better? Thanks. All right, we're trying to figure this damn puzzle out and it's not
I
working.
want to help.
Well, get online.
I am.
I mean, like right now. Go get the puzzle book and open the page. What page is this, Sam? Is this 22?
22, yeah.
22. Get
What
on
have
to
you figured
22.
out?
Huh?
What have you figured out?
I'm not going to figure it out
So I said,
because...
what have you figured out so far?
We figured
21.
out nothing. Nothing for sure.
Oh, you mean in
For
this puzzle?
Yeah.
I wrote all the numbers down. You swap and rotate them, and somehow it gets to this. So you got this top left one turned into this bottom left one by way of swap and rotate. We now have to figure out how to get this top right one into a working bottom right thing. They're like equations, right? Like 6 equals 8 plus 2. 6 minus 5 equals 1. 2 equals 2 plus 0. 1 plus 8 equals 9. We got to turn this into that somehow by swapping and rotating some of them. We haven't figured out the pattern yet of how to swap and rotate them.
How does that turn into a word?
We don't know that either. The only thing I think of so far, this number 4, if you swap it, turns in or rotate it, turns into an H. This number 3, if you rotate it, turns into an E. How that helps us, I don't know, because those are the only two that I can see that turn into actual letters. I mean, you could also make this as like this 5 could be an S,
Yeah.
the 8 could be a B,
The 1 could be like an I.
the 1 could be an I or a lowercase L.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
But see, on the left side, there's no words created. It's like actual numbers, equations.
After we solve, like if you solve the equation, you know how it's like the 1 to A symbol again? That means like if it equals 1, it's going to be an A. So we solve the equation and then it'll make a word.
So like,
You're saying like 1 is A, B is 2 is B, 3 is C, that thing?
Yeah, because see on the bottom how it has that 1 to A thing again? We had that before and that's what it meant.
Ah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that here. Okay, so numbers will translate into letters.
okay.
what's the number on the far right? Like, what numbers do we put?
Maybe it's like 6
Well, it doesn't
minus
have to be
5
on the
plus
far right. It
8
just has to be
plus
the
4,
answer to
you
the
know?
equation.
Like that.
Yeah, but how do we know what letter or what number goes in what thing?
Well, I will tell you that I don't know.
Please don't do that.
I am getting a snack.
You're talking to the internet.
What'd you say? Are you wait? You're not looking it up, are you?
It's gonna be loud.
You're not looking the answer up, are you, Sam?
What?
You're not looking the answer up, are you?
No, I'm getting a snack.
Oh, you're getting a snack. Oh, okay, cool. Ooh, we should all do that. All right. I gotta figure this damn thing out. We gotta figure this damn thing out. Yeah, how do we? I don't understand what number goes in the thing on the right. I don't get it.
I think once we know what the equations are, once we get them to all be correct equations, we'll be fine.
But like, okay, say on the left side, it's 6 equals 8. Like, how would you extract numbers from that?
Well, that solution equals 6. So the answer of that column would be, or that row would be F. And then the second row
would be 1.
A.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh. Fabi. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What we do doesn't make sense. But that at least makes sense. Who on earth came up with this nonsense? This is nonsense. Okay, I'm
I
gonna
don't know, but
rotate.
if you pick out any games that are this hard when I'm down there, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I would understand. I'll leave with you. I'll leave with you. We'll go together. Okay, let's see here. We can make something work. There's only one solution. There's only one solution. Equal sign up there. No equal sign there. So this has to go that way. Okay. Equal sign there, equal sign there. Okay. 224 minus 1 equals 2. That makes sense.
What's his face?
Joe?
No.
Jeff?
Wire juice.
Wire juice. Yeah, we need some wire juice up in here. He might be streaming. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't get why people like their own lives better than
I know.
ours.
That's what I'm saying. Just do whatever the hell we're doing. We're obviously way cooler.
Honestly, though.
42 or
I have
4 minus 2 equals 212. Okay. So if we have 2 equals 5 equals go this way. 2 minus 1 equals has to turn the other way. No. So 2 equals 5 equals 2 minus 1 equals. Okay. And 6 plus equals 2. Okay. Okay, so which one do we turn? If we turn 2 minus 1 equals. That's all we would need to turn. Okay. Four.
What the actual effing H?
Yeah, this doesn't really make sense. I just okay. I need to go back to the main puzzle. There's got to be something. So the only hint said swap them around to make a true statement.
Yes.
That's a shitty ass hint. Are there two hints, or is it just the one hint and then the answer?
It's one hint.
Ball sack.
Yeah. And vagina, I think.
Yeah, I think we're even into like a hairy one even.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, there's so much hair on this vagina.
Can't find my way through.
One times. So we obviously can't have a times next to another operator. 8 times 1
Oh my god, I am screwing up the basics of life.
equals 1 plus 1. That's not true. 41 minus 2 equals 62. That's not true either. 9,225 minus equals 9. We need to have some idea of where one of these goes.
Wait. A 2 upside down stays a 2. Am I right or am I right?
No, it goes to a 5.
Are you sure?
No, you're right. Oh, the
That
2's,
changes
yeah,
a lot.
yeah, the
about
2's and the
our life.
5's, the 2's and the 5's stay the same.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Doesn't that screw everything up?
Well, no, it means we can still flip those,
Well,
but
Yeah, but hold
It
on
does
now.
change
Hold on a
things.
second. Hold on a second. Go to the left side now. Are you looking at the left side?
yeah,
How does this 8258 become 8528 then?
it gets flipped. You read it from the bottom up. So our whole theory that we spent 45 minutes
Yeah,
on
it's all
earlier-
wrong. It's all wrong.
Yep.
Cutting out these papers is pointless now.
No, it's not.
It is, because I can't make 8258 equal 8528 with these papers.
But if you flip a 2 upside down, it stays a 2. It's okay. Oh, wait. Fuck.
No.
I see what you mean.
No, yeah.
God dang it.
The only way to do it would be the way I originally thought to do it, which is like you'd have to have the digits on both sides. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god. I could cry.
Okay, we need Natalie in here.
Yeah, where is she?
Let's see.
Still cleaning up.
Let's see. Let's see. Are you going to be on the call with us? We need your brain. That's what I just said to her. Oh, brother. Yeah, that just ruins everything. Because how are they rotating now? Oh. But just make 2s be 5s and vice versa. What? Yeah, I guess. But that changes the way my brain's thinking about it flipping. How is it rotating? On what axis is it rotating? I thought it was doing this. And now that's not what's happening. It seems.
Okay, I'll take my dog out. I will be right back.
Okay. Yeah, it's true. I'm just being dumb. No, it's definitely not dumb. I just don't know what the hell to do. Sure, I have to get my headphones. Okay, cool. So Natalie's going to join us and help us here. She has the book as well. That's why I want her involved, because she's got that book as well. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Too much time is being spent on this. Too much time. But we're going to do it. We got to get there, I feel like. We have to. That 8258 is screwing me all up. Now it almost seems like each individual number within a thing can just change places. But now it almost seems like my original thing, like it's flipping like this. Like that's how it's flipping. Right? And so the ones that can flip, flip. The ones that can't, don't. Is that it? That could be something. If it can flip, it does. So this 2 flips this way. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try that. The 4893 cannot flip, so it doesn't. The 2191 cannot flip, so it doesn't. The 1 times 2 1 can flip, so it does. It becomes 1 5 times 1. The -1 2 plus can flip, so it does. Equals 1 minus 2 can flip, so it does. And the 6 plus equals 2 cannot flip, so it doesn't. Oh my gosh, I might have gotten somewhere. Okay, hold on. Let me do some stuff here. 1 second, 1 second. Oh, I want to make sure, is Natalie ready? Okay, not yet. Does this work out with the equal signs? It doesn't. Shit. It doesn't. Damn it. I really thought I had it. It doesn't work out with the equal signs. Well, I guess this one doesn't. Shit. Man, did I think I had it. Obvious thing, why is the top one untrue? Obvious thing, why is the top one untrue? The top one? What does that mean? What does the top one mean? Oh, she's ready. Okay, let's add her onto the call. I'm calling you, baby. You're not answering. Hello, hello. There she is. You there, Natalie?
Hello?
Oh, okay, there you are.
Okay.
It was calling for so long.
I answered it and it was like saying connecting, but it wasn't like
Oh,
connecting.
okay. Well, that's cool. We got you. And I think Sam is walking the Spangler, so
Oh,
she'll be
okay.
back. She'll be back soon.
Um,
Okay. Okay. So I broke Bobo. Obvious thing. Why is the top one untrue? 8 plus 2 is not 6. What? What top one? Where are you looking? Are you looking on the top of the bottom left one? You're right. You're right. Oh, you're right. 6 does not equal 8 plus 2.
yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like, how is that one equal
You're
this?
right. You're right. My brain was looking at the plus as a minus. So is that a typo in the book? Or is this everything we thought we knew? Oh, goodness gracious. That's got to just be a mistake. That's got to be an accidental mistake.
You think
We already
so?
learned this. That 8 plus 2 isn't 6?
That has to be, it's just got to be a mistake. Like, I think it's meant to be.
Hopefully, because that doesn't
'Cause-
make sense.
Every other one does. Right? It's just got to be a mistake. 2 equals 2 plus 0 is correct. 1 plus 8 equals 9 is correct. 6 minus 5 equals 1 is correct. It's got to be, it has to have meant either 6 equals 8 minus 2 or 6 equals 4 plus 2. I'm sure it meant one of those. It's got to be minus. Yeah, that had to have been a minus. I thought I had it, Sam.
Did you? What happened?
I thought I had it. So, if we're assuming, and Natalie, do you have the stream up?
Yeah.
If we're
At the book.
assuming that now, because of that 8258 on the left, that they flip this way, so it's going to take a minute to see. If we're assuming they flip this way, right? I don't know if you can see that yet on the stream. Okay. If we're assuming they flip that way, I was thinking we just flip that way on the right. The ones that can flip that way, the ones that can't, we leave them alone. Right? So 4893 cannot be flipped like that, so we would leave it. 6 plus equals 2 cannot be flipped, so we would leave it. And 2191 cannot be flipped, so we would leave it. And then flip all the rest. I thought I had it. But the problem is the equal signs don't line up correctly.
Oh, crap.
I know. I seriously thought I was onto something.
Well, let's see. We know that the first column has to be 4893
Why? Why can't it be 2191?
because you can't start with a symbol. You can't start with an equals.
Well, yeah, but 2191 is not a symbol.
Oh, I see. 2191. I didn't see that one. Okay, so it has to start with one of those two.
Right.
So we know that.
I think it has to start and end with one of those two.
Yeah, it does.
But
Yeah.
we don't know which goes where.
Right now, I assume.
Sorry, I'm starting
it
from
ends-
zero.
No, you're good.
um,
I'm thinking it ends with.
No, you're at the exact
49
same spot we are.
because-
We've gotten nowhere.
Because there's not very many minuses or anything. I feel like it's gonna get bigger, but they could end as 2-digit numbers. So I guess
Right,
that's
yeah.
not totally.
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh,
let's
you mean you're
pretend
saying
start.
you're saying you were assuming that the 4893 was at the end?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but none of my assumptions have really come to
Well,
be.
also keep in mind the equal sign doesn't have to be right before that number. Like look at the
No,
first
no.
puzzle. So
And I
yeah.
mean, it can't always be there anyway. But
I just don't
the
understand.
most it could equal right at the end is 2.
Jeff says, I had to leave an hour ago when you were on this puzzle. Must be a tough one. Damn, we need a Madigan brain for this.
Yeah,
Help us.
Jeff,
Please help us
I'm-
here. Eat your pizza and figure this out with us. For us, even. Because we can't do it. It's why is it wrong? Yeah, well, Janelle, it has to be just a mistake in the book. Has to be. That has to be 6 = 8 - 2. That's my guess. Because Sam read the hint,
Yeah.
and the hint said create a equation that makes sense. And so it's just a mistake. Has to be. And the letters are numbers like A = 1. Yes. Correct. So Sam's idea was, if you look at the left side, 6 = 8 + 2. 6 would be the number that gets lettered. And then the second row, 1 would be the number that gets lettered. 2 would be the number that gets lettered. And then 9 would be the number that gets lettered. That's Sam's idea, and I think it's correct. It seems the most reasonable. So whatever the equal sign, whatever number is on the correct side of the equal sign on the right side will probably be the lettered number.
So, with your theory from earlier, Ryan, what equal sign ones would be flippable?
The first one is flippable.
Okay.
2 = 5 = is flippable. Basically, the numbers that are not flippable are 4, 3, 6, and 9.
Okay.
Because if you flip the 6, it becomes nothing. And same with if you flip the 9, it becomes nothing. Right? Those don't become any number. Same with 4 and 3. But 2 and 5 flip to each other. Obviously, that times, they wrote times like that. That seems like it's flippable. But man, I really thought I thought I had it. I mean, there is still something to you. If we're assuming that's the way they're flipping, you can't flip those ones. So those ones must be non-flipped. Right? 6 + = 2 has to stay that way. As does 4893, as does 2191. All the rest can be flipped. But that doesn't mean they have to be. Because if you look at the left equation, the equals minus equals plus does not get rotated.
This is too hard
It's
to be
kinda,
like allowable.
yeah, it's getting in. That's why I feel like there's got to be some dumb, easy solution, like a pattern that we have not picked up on. Like, it seems like just figuring it out like this is just ridiculous. All right. Well, actually, if the 6 + = 2 cannot be flipped, then the equals 2 = 5 must be flipped. That one has to be flipped. As does the 5 - 1 equals. That has to be flipped. Okay.
It's 2 - 1 equals, but still, yes.
Oh, what did I say?
5.
Wait.
But I didn't know, yeah. I mean, originally it's a 2.
Oh, shit. Did I write that wrong?
Well, flip yours over. Because don't you have some on the back?
I think I wrote it incorrectly. Oh. You're right. It was 2 - 1 equals is what you're saying.
Yes.
Originally. Yeah.
Originally. I just didn't know
okay.
what way you were going to flip it.
No, you're right. You're right. Okay, those 3 cannot flip. Oh, so 2 - 1 equals could stay the same. I don't know. He didn't respond after I said help us. So he was probably eating. I know. I know. Yeah, he said he went. Didn't he just say he went and got pizza?
Yeah, but he should have eaten it all.
He didn't say
left
that.
us
He
an
never said
hour.
he never said anything about pizza. Why the hell did I think he said something about pizza?
Why would he be eating at 10:15?
Well, people eat at weird times, but he didn't say pizza at all. I made that up. I
No,
had
he
to
didn't
leave
say
an
anything
hour.
about you.
Oh, he said puzzle. I guess I saw the P and the two Z's and assumed it was pizza.
We're losing it, man.
But okay, this logic makes sense. If 6 plus equals 2 cannot be flipped, then 2 equals 5 equals must be flipped. No.
Why
I'm wrong.
can't it be flipped?
Oh,
No,
he's
no,
trying.
nope. I know I'm wrong. I'm trying. Pizza? LOL. Dude, I don't know what the hell I was talking about, man. I have no clue what the hell I was talking about. Okay, then the 2 minus 1 equals 2 minus 1 equals would need to be flipped to equals 1 minus 5.
Is there a negative number? Holy shit. If there's a negative number, I'd cry myself to sleep.
Yeah,
It
2
could be a
equals 5
negative
equals.
number.
2 equals
Because
5
there's no-
equals has to be the same. No, why couldn't it be a negative number?
Well, how do you get a letter out of a negative number?
True. You're right. This is why we have you here. That's really weird. I got some emails saying that my pizza was ready at Little Caesars and I never ordered it. What? What? Yeah, Janelle, I think Natalie's right. I don't think there can be a negative number because you can't have a negative letter. What letter would you map onto that? Yeah, I think she's right. But I think we're getting somewhere, right? The 2 equals 5 equals cannot be flipped.
I think that we need to like figure out something that works on one of the ends, and that'll probably like have everything fall into place.
Well, I think I'm getting somewhere. I think I have 5 of the 7 that cannot that are in a correct orientation. Oh, she's saying the negative can be in the equation, not necessarily the answer. That seems like so harsh.
Oh,
So you're saying like
that
5
could happen.
plus negative 1? Is that what you're like something like that?
I mean, that's
Or
not
like-
possible to do.
Negative 5 equals 3. That just seems that in a already ridiculous puzzle, that seems even more ridiculous. I'm not saying it's not possible, but that seems even crazier. But guys,
I mean,
I think
we have spent an hour of our life on it.
But guys, I think I have 5 of the 7 of them in the proper orientation. There's only 2 that I don't know if they need to be flipped or not. What is this? 1 times 1x to 1. I don't know if that needs to be flipped. Same with the plus 2 1 minus. Those 2 I don't know. Okay, what are you doing with the spare thing? The spare thing?
The spare thing.
I don't know. I feel like I rarely understand Janelle the very first time. I always need a clarifying. I always need like a clarifying second thing. Why is the top equation on the? Okay, Jeff, good question. We're assuming that it's a typo. We're assuming that plus should be a minus. What are you doing with the spare thing? 2 plus 2 minus 2.
Oh, the spare operation? Because there is a row where there's going to be 3 or something. Or 4. Like, do you have them flipped so that you've got too many?
Well, I have them flipped based on the equal signs so far.
Yeah, because no matter which way you flip them, Janelle, it appears that one row will always have 3. One of them will be an equals and then 2 operations, but
Yeah,
at minimum.
I agree with
I don't know
that.
if that's what you're referring to. But maybe that's why she's saying one of them's a negative.
I mean,
Maybe
man,
not.
that would be ridiculous. Okay,
Well, it could be like, something minus something.
I don't think I agree with that now that I'm looking at the way I have these. The way I have these, I only have an equal sign and one, what do you call that? An operator? In
Let me
each
see how
in
you have
each
yours.
row. Okay, let me make sure I'm not an idiot first. Oh no, I'm
Where's all
wrong.
the dang pencils?
There
and
is one
pens?
row. There is one row that has two. Okay, let me put these back on the other camera so you can see. There are 3 ways to flip the equal sign. 3 ways to flip the equal sign. Well, I think we're assuming, I mean, maybe I'm wrong on this. I'm assuming we're only flipping now this way. Even though it doesn't tell us to flip, it tells us to rotate. She says nope.
I'm not sold. I don't know, man. I don't
Well,
know.
if you look on the left side, this 8258, the only way it can, you can't make an 8528 unless you do it that way.
You're right. You're right.
That's the only reason I'm assuming this now, because there's no way to rotate that unless you flip it like that. Right? You cannot rotate it. No, it's not. Watch. Wait, where is it? Oh, I don't have it. No, if you rotate 8528 like this, you get 8528. Look at the 5 is a 5. 5. 5. Either way. Right? Is that not right?
I'm drawing it.
I mean, I have it. Do it. We are
You
correct.
make-
It's okay. Okay.
Whoa!
Didn't I-
What the fuck is happening? How did it change? I don't get this. I don't want to be live anymore at this point. 8258.
The one that goes from
It
left
does.
to
It
right.
smells right. Why would we ever question it?
Wait, what do you mean?
I just
8,
drew it.
2, 5, 8. Oh. I want to stop. I want to stop.
I do too. Honestly, there's no. This is impossible.
The 5 doesn't turn into a 2. It just rotates into the different position. That's all that happens.
No.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Right. The
Yeah.
5 doesn't turn into a 2.
Yeah.
It just switches the position. Instead of the third position, it becomes the second position.
At about 8:30, I was just like a filled up balloon, and now I'm deflated on the floor.
The one that goes from left to right. I don't know what that means. What's the one that goes from left to right? Rotates. The one that goes from right to left stays the same. I don't know. I have no idea what that means. Yes, spin. Spinning is what we thought initially that they do. Right,
Okay, so
spinning
we're
and
back to the
rotating.
spin
Yeah.
theory.
Okay, if we
Yeah.
go back to the spin way, I still don't know what he's talking about when he says the one that goes from left to right. What does that mean? What's the one that goes from left to right? The one that goes from right to left. What does that mean? Joe, what does that mean? What does that mean, bro? Bro, what does that mean, bro? All right, let's try that again. 2 equals 5 equals 1x21 4 893 plus 2 1 minus 2 minus 1 equal.
Your little follower.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I can't see, it's so small. I can't see. Oh man, I'm Foregathers, or maybe it's foregathers, like forefathers. Thanks for the follow, Foregathers. Plus 2, 2 minus 1 equals. Okay. 6 plus equals 2. 2, 1, 9. Okay. So now, we still can't rotate 4, 8, 9, 3. That's the only one that can't be rotated then. So we're way off. Joe, come back. What do you mean when you say the one that goes from left to right rotates, the one that goes from right to left stays the same? What does that mean? Come back and tell me that. Okay, we are updating our follower count, baby. We got one. Someone likes to watch us struggle. Foregathers. It would be awesome if you showed up in the chat. How's it going? Having a good night? We are having a terrible time. Okay. Oh, he responded. In the example, the first column. Yeah, but there's two examples, the top or the bottom. The first column goes to the fourth. Yep, I saw that. And flips. And the, okay. Wait, the first column goes to the fourth column. I know that. Yep, and flips, right? Yep, I got that. And the good from the fourth column. I know. Yeah, I right, I figured that out. But we need to apply that. Right, and then the two in the middle also do that. They also swap and then rotate. What?
So I have a confession. Like literally 45 minutes ago, I looked at the answer key and I've been working backwards. But
Damn it.
It's taken me this
Sam
long.
it.
Shut up. I finally figured it out after 45 minutes, but I'm not going to tell you the answer because I cheated unless you really want to know.
When I asked you if you did, that was when you did, wasn't it?
No, I had already done it like 15 minutes before that.
Yeah, no, Joe, I did the same shit. Like when I was still operating under the assumption that you were rotating this way, before I was wrong about the 8258, before I did that, I was exactly where you are now. The 1 and the 4 swap, the equal plus rotates. Then the 8258 swaps with the equal minus equals plus, and that one rotates. I don't really understand how. Yeah, I was not able to apply that logic to the right side. I'm totally with you, because it still doesn't really make sense what's happening there. And I hope we're right in assuming that this is just a mistake. The 6 equals 8 plus 2 is just wrong. I thought I had it and then ended up with a plus next to an equal sign. Yeah. Shiza Manelli. Natalie, are you close?
You don't think those arrows are giving you any sort of clue?
I was assuming, and I could be wrong. I was just assuming that it was telling us, hey, this one goes down here. Like top left goes with bottom left, top right goes with bottom right.
Why is that one at an angle and the other one's like straight down? Or do you think that's just nothing?
I don't know. I'm thinking it's just artistic decision.
Yeah.
Because the top left grid is also kind of above and to the left of the bottom left grid. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute.
What?
The gears are turning. Is there something to the way the top ones are angled? The bottom grids are all straight up and down, right? The top ones are like slightly to the left, slightly to the right. Can we figure anything out there? Is there some weird pattern in that?
Well, the first and the last seem to be the highest and the lowest, don't they?
The first and the last.
Like 6621 is the highest and 2109 is the lowest.
Oh, looking at it as one number.
That wouldn't work. No, I just mean the position.
Yeah, Joe.
That wouldn't apply to the other side.
This is what I've done. And it's not working for me.
Janelle, how do you do it, you smart ass woman?
Is the answer draw? Okay, that would mean that 4 is in the first row. Oh God, is 13? Well, yeah, she said she called you a smart-ass woman, so obviously that's it. Right? She's right?
She is right.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Just tell us how you got there, please. Oh my God.
Even knowing the answer was that, it took me literally almost an hour.
Wait, did you end up figuring it out, Sam?
Yeah, when I confessed my sins to you, I had the answer.
So you just worked backward and you got it. Yeah, but I know you had the answer, but did you figure out the equations?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she didn't tell you she knew the answer until she figured out how to get to the answer.
Well,
But then I didn't want to tell you anymore.
that's
because I
fine.
couldn't
One of
see it.
us, Janelle, the modess, has gotten there. Tell us, Sam, what we got. What is it? What goes
Well,
in the
you were on the
first
right
position?
track. I mean, it's 1, 6 minus 1, 2 equals 4 is like how the top row looks. So it's 1,
1,
6,
6.
1, 2.
Wait.
Oh, that's flipped.
So it's
Wait.
the last one flipped over.
1, 6, 1, 2 is first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then 6 plus equals 2.
6 plus equals 2. Okay.
Minus 1, 2 plus.
Minus 1, 2 plus. Okay.
1, 2 times 1.
1, 2 times 1. Okay.
2 equals 5 equals.
2 equals 5 equals. 2
Equals 1 minus 2.
equals 1 minus 2. And then 4, 8, 9, 3.
Yep.
Okay. We had it ages ago, but then I broke Bobo. What does that mean? Oh, so we didn't check. Oh, okay. Because you had it and he was like, I don't understand. All right, so we have 16 minus 12 equals 4. 6 plus 12 equals 18. 1 equals 2 times... Wait.
I messed
One-
up. I must have messed it up.
1 equals 2 times 520... Wait, what did I do here? Oh,
Yeah, I
5
messed
minus
it up
9.
too.
1 equals 2 times 5 minus 9.
Yep, because that would be 10 minus 9.
Oh, 1 equals 2 times 5, 10 minus 9. Okay. 22 plus 1 equals 23. Okay.
That was too hard. That was too hard.
Well, wait a minute. Janelle, how did you do it? What did you what did you how? Like, tell me how. I mean, you didn't just happen upon this, right?
I mean, if you didn't have to rotate them, this would be a different story. But the rotating some of them made it a nightmare.
So, like, how do you know what to rotate? Oh, and Joe can't. Well, tell us. Do it on the stream first, and then you can copy paste to Joe. Oh, Sam. Sam DM Joe the solution. Okay. We had 16 minus 2 equals 4, or 16 minus 4 equals 12 as the only workable options. What? Yeah, but how did you even get to that? Did you just randomly happen upon that, though? Like, it doesn't, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. One, two. Like, how? Like, is this one just a piece of shit? No. Okay, so we started with the fact that it had to end in 4, but based on, because it could have started with 4.
Yeah. But she's probably just trying it to see.
That's what
if
I mean.
it
That's
works.
that's what I'm saying. So there was really no, you just were guessing things, and made sure the equals were oriented. Made sure the equals were oriented.
Well, you
But they
can't have
could-
like 2 equals
Yeah, so
in
she
one
means like in each row.
line. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a couple different ways they could be oriented. It wouldn't have mattered because they would have been a mirror. Well, that's assuming you have an equal sign directly next to the 4. But why did that have to be the case? Like, how did you know? How did you know the 4 was 1 digit and it wasn't 24 or 14? You know? Because of the equal signs. But I guess what I'm saying is, couldn't you have had... So, in the top one, you have equals 1 minus 2. Right? Right in front of the 4893. Why couldn't that have been replaced with the 6 plus equals 2? I mean, I get that that doesn't work. But I feel like you're making a lot of... Not you specifically. I feel like you have to make a lot of leaps in guesswork. The
Yeah,
two
it's a
columns...
lot of guess.
The 2 columns of only numbers had to be first. Yeah, I get that. But the equal signs, once they're oriented, could theoretically go in whatever order. It didn't make sense to have such high numbers at the beginning. It was the obvious ending column. It doesn't seem obvious to me. Like, why is that obvious? Whatever. Okay, this is just frustrating. Frustrating and annoying. Let's go to the next one. Maybe the next one will get
Great.
us... The next one will get us back on track, I'm guessing. Because that still doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Yeah, because even like with those strategies in mind, it still took how long?
Yeah, I just feel like you're like, well, the 4 obviously had to be the last one. But to me, it's not obvious.
Yeah, and I mean, I had the 4 there from before, and we knew about the equal signs, and I still didn't.
Yeah, right. We did that. But like, it wasn't like, well, the equal sign's here. This has to be here. I felt like
Right.
they could still all go in whatever order. Hey.
With the flipping aspect, that's what.
We only worked with the top row until it worked. I guess that's not a terrible idea. If you know that 4893 cannot be flipped, but it's like the other one was flipped. The 2191 ended up being 1612. Whatever. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I am mad at the world now. Okay, let's go to the next one, Sam. Natalie, you ready to go to the next one? Did we lose Natalie?
Natalie.
Oh, I bet a child came down.
Oh yeah, she's just muted.
Oh, yeah. Damn, last night these kids were in bed before like 10 o'clock. And now it's like, holy cow. They're like all over the place. Oh, this one. Yeah, she's muted. Okay. All right. Here we go to the next one.
All
Oh, God.
I'm back.
Children?
Yes.
Is it children?
No, I'm so sorry.
Still trying to figure out this thing.
I'm so sorry. Bobo should tell you, either it would need to be 4 equals or equals 4 or equals times 4. We found some options like, yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Do you mind just like telling me really quick
Telling you real quick what?
the
Do
answer?
you want me to send you a picture?
Yeah, sure.
Wait,
I'm
didn't we
trying to
just
write it
didn't
in
we
the
just tell
book.
you? Oh, did you not write it correctly?
I must have messed up because mine does not make any sense.
Oh.
I have all but the 3rd and 4th one, I think.
Okay, I just sent it to you.
Yeah, Joe, I that's the thing. You can just move whatever the hell whatever columns around you want, which to me just made it like, what? You could do anything. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Janelle, and what you're saying makes sense. How you got there is not obvious to me. Like what you're saying is totally you nailed it. Boom. It just doesn't seem. I don't understand how to get there. Like, oh, it has to be this, or it's obviously that. It doesn't. That's ugh. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, Sam. Wait. We have to do our Let's take a ginger. What's a palate cleanser?
A brain break.
Yeah, one little brain break and talk about another game. All right, what's another game on the list that you don't know much about?
Hold on, let me pull up the list. Because
I got the
it
list
is
right here,
long.
girl. I got the list right
all
here, girl. I'll read it
Let's
to
see
you.
what we got.
I'm gonna read it to you.
What's the list?
Games to play with Sam. Janelle, if you don't
Oh my
stop
God,
putting
you have a
numbers down.
freaking spreadsheet.
Janelle, if you don't stop putting numbers down, I'm gonna come into Utah, grab you, bring you to Michigan. That's all I got so far. 16, 12, 6 plus equals 2 minus stop, Janelle. She's perfect. I want to go to Michigan. Perfect. Janelle, write numbers down. Come take me away from this place is what she's saying. Okay, so the city we talked about. We have Istanbul, which I know you know about.
Yeah, and that's pretty much at the top of my list right now based on what you guys said on the last show. So.
Which one? Istanbul?
I've never
Yep.
played it.
Istanbul is
I
like
love
Natalie's favorite game. Terra
Istanbul.
Mystica. I
You
do
should
really.
totally play pictures too.
I do realize, Sam, that I called it Terra Mystics in your
I did know what you meant.
picture. Okay, Terra Mystica is one of my favorite games. We haven't played that in forever. Sorcerer, that's probably the heaviest one there. Terraforming Mars
Okay.
plays 5. Yes, it does. I think it might even play 6.
Terra Mystica?
I don't know anything about
No,
Terra
no.
Mystica or Sorcerer
Terraforming
City,
Mars.
so
Jeff's asking
you
about
choose one
Terraforming
of
Mars.
those.
Yeah, Terra Mystica plays it plays 5, Jeff. Terraforming Mars. Terra Mystica plays 5 as well. What did you say, Sam?
I said I don't know anything about Terra Mystica or Sorcerer City, so you can tell me about
Ooh.
either of those.
Let's pick. Oh man, they're both so good. They're both so different though. Terra Mystica is more of again, it's probably the heaviest game on this list here. Going through this, it's heavier than Gugong. Keyflower is close maybe, but I think Terra Mystica is even a little heavier than Keyflower. Keyflower, Terra Mystica, those are probably the two heavy ones. Those are probably the two heaviest games on here, I would say. Terra Mystica, you're like a race of like fantasy tropes, which is like the only theme in the game. It's like you can be a dwarf or like a magician or like all this kind of stuff. And it has one of my favorite things ever in games, which is a dynamic player board. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
So that's like my favorite thing on Earth, where you are. Let me find a shot of the player boards here. Come on, right here. So, can you see this picture, Sam, or is it too? There you go. How's that?
Okay, I can see it.
Okay, so you can see you're putting these like little dwellings on the bottom out on the map. You're putting these other houses on the map, these things on the map, and this big guy out on the map. Okay, whenever you do that, you reveal something. Okay, tapestry's coming off. I'll take tapestry off. Whenever you do that, you reveal something, and it earns you income and stuff. I love that so much. Okay, so you have this like board here. Okay, and you're creating like a city kind of on the board with these buildings that you're putting out onto the map. Okay,
Cool.
you have to terraform the land tiles because whatever faction or race that you are can only be built on a specific colored terrain. So as you can see, the brown player is only building his buildings on these brown tiles. This gray player here is only building on these gray tiles. Okay. So you have to like spend resources and money terraforming these spaces into the spaces that only you can use, and then you have to make sure you have enough money and resources left to put the buildings out that you need to build. So it's kind of area majority, kind of like like building a long route, to get points. There's a million different things that you can do. It's one of those games where every turn, like later in the game, you feel like, oh, if I can just take this power from this bowl, put it in there, then I can take this and turn it into this resource that I can spend on here, which will get me this, which I can then put over there. And it's just really, really, really cool. Oh my God, Janelle's not stopping with this. Here's how we got there. If you first accept that 4893 is last, I can accept it, but it's not obvious. Then you only have so many options to make the top row work. Okay. Only 2 made any sense. But man, to get there, you got to do a lot of flipping and rotating, and then 1 made everything work. That's when I shouted, aha. Wow, she did shout aha a long time ago. So you would be correct that I first made an assumption, but it was quick work to see if it was good or not. That's, yeah, okay. So you were like, okay, that's actually a good method. Let's start with assuming that this is the first or last number, and then try to get one, make it, correct. Oh yeah. Jeff says we could always try a Chronicles of Crime or Detective. I know you don't love those, Ryan, like I do, LOL. Yeah, if we did one of those two, I would prefer Chronicles. I think Detective is awesome, especially when we're writing on the boards and stuff like that. I think that's awesome. But wouldn't it take a little longer than like Chronicles or something? Janelle says, I'm sorry, I just really wanted to explain in a sensible way, or Sherlock Files. Yeah, no, it was just frustrating, that's all. Ugh, it was frustrating. But props to you for getting it. Props to you. So anyway, Sam, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a pretty heavy game.
Left.
I know, I'm like, oh crap, am I just like talking? There's all these really cool ideas in this game.
There's a lot of aspects that I would like about that. I would get killed in this game, which is no big deal to me, but it does seem pretty cool.
Not necessarily. I mean, we haven't played this in a long time. It certainly, if we played it a bunch of time, like it's one of those games where you'll get trounced by a player who's like really, really, knows what they're doing, because there's a lot of interplay between players. So this game encourages you and discourages you to build by your opponents. So if I build next to you, that can be good because I get what's called power from your buildings. You get power from my buildings. And this power mechanism is huge, which I'd have to explain once we do the rules. But it can be bad because then you're kind of getting in each other's way. And now you could be terraforming a hex tile I was looking at grabbing into a different color. And now, oh my gosh, now if I can't build there now, and it cuts me off and I'm screwed. So there's a lot of really, really cool stuff going on in this game. It's one of the best games of all time, in my opinion.
Whoa, that is a bold statement.
Yeah, no, it's like my number 2 game of all time.
He does like this game. It is really good.
Sorcerer City is a real-time tile laying game where you have a stack of tiles face down, and then a timer comes out. And I think the timer, how long is the timer? Is it a minute? Is it that long?
That sounds right.
And once the timer goes, you're putting all your tiles out. You're flipping them up one at a time and putting them out on the board, okay? The board is just nothing in front of you, a blank space. You're just like making these tiles, right, go together. You're trying to put them out in such a way that it creates basically scoring opportunities. Okay, so there's like a shield on one tile, and this shield will score me points if I get this thing next to it. So I got to put this in a place to where when I get this tile later on in my stack, I can place it next to it, right? And so you only have a minute to do it and get through it all, and then you score after that. But if you don't get through all your stack, whatever you don't get through is just you're screwed. You didn't get to do it. Then what happens in later rounds is these monster tiles go into your stack, and when they come out, they mess with you, right? Like if one comes out, it's like you have to put it. It's like, okay, you must put this tile next to this one, and it kills it immediately, right? And so then now that's gone from your and so like you're buying better tiles in between rounds. So like you play a round, you'll score it, then you have like a buy phase where you get to buy new tiles. And so it's like a deck builder in a way where you're like adding tiles to your stack. But yeah, think of it. It increases the length of your stack. Oh yeah, and but the time, you now have more tiles to get to play, right? So it's harder to get them all played when the time doesn't stop. So
Fun.
It's really fun. It's a very fun game. I think that pretty sure that plays 5. Sorcerer City. Welcome to Sorcerer City. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, that one plays 6. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, that's those two. Okay. Oh God, get this damn thing off my freaking screen. Ah, it's still on my screen. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Where is it? Oh, Sam's chat. Okay. All right, here we go. Wait, didn't I already have it pulled up? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, get off my fucking screen. Okay, there it is. There it is. We have that one, and we have the zoomed in one, which is here. Do we need the left side, do you think?
No.
Can't
I
find a
don't think
reason to, other than that it fits with the snowflake theme, but
Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Okay, so let's just go to the right. So we have IA, SI, and MA that are both found and crossed off. So it's like a word search.
but here's the thing about it. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have?
It's like they're
Yeah.
not always in the right order, and like there's like 2 double A's, and you can't be sure which one to cross
Right.
out. And I just haven't bought pencils, you know. So this is a risky time to be mean.
I do
So
have that pencil.
so MR
There's like
You're-
multiple MRs.
so it could be on the left there, and it could be on the right,
On the right.
backwards.
Yep. I'm guessing whatever's left is the 6
Yeah.
letters. But like you said, there's so many combinations that you could circle a wrong one and
Now you're screwed up for the whole rest of the
then
puzzle.
you're screwed up.
Ay. Is there a
Yeah.
6-letter word at the end? Probably.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably. Oh boy. I hope we don't have to go diagonal ever.
I think they
I
would
don't
have given us the
I
diagonal
don't think
answer.
so. Yeah.
I don't think so either. But the last one, oh God, I have all these dumb numbers. Like, I gotta throw this away. Keep looking at these stupid numbers from that last stupid puzzle that I hate everything about. Oh, I'm dropping frames. Uh-oh.
Dropping frames.
Yeah, okay, it's better.
Yeah. I screwed up.
Were you like assuming a certain thing and then you got far enough and it was like, nope, that can't be it?
Yeah, I got to a point where like this isn't on there, so I must have done something wrong.
Because you're number blind. Yeah, I am number blind. Oh, that's gotta be one of the funniest things ever. I forgot about that. Number blind.
I like think about that regularly.
You do?
Oh yeah. One of my favorite things.
That's so funny. So in the example, you think there's a dumb pattern to this?
You gotta stop thinking there's patterns in
No,
life, Ryan. Everything is
don't.
random. We're meant to just suffer.
Shit. Shit. Because the MA is left to right, the IS is down up, the AI is right to left. Those are all different.
So can I just tell you, I think the very bottom MO,
Yeah.
that can be circled because
There's
the
no
O can't
OM.
be used right. So like process of
Yeah, but wait,
elimination.
yeah, but
is some
there's
of it.
oh, because if you use
The
MT,
O, if you use TM, then the O is just like left there.
Yeah, I
I
have been doing a
Everyone needs
lot
a
of
pair.
that.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, let me bring this into MS Paint, and we can start to.
So freaking many though.
Okay.
Like TS, there's 3 that I can see right now. TS's. So which one do I circle? There's also an ST.
Okay, so you think MO is
yeah,
pretty
can be
pretty
crossed
safe.
off.
Pretty
Yeah,
safe.
that's the only one really that's safe.
Okay, MO. Okay. There is an AT. If you do that. Is there an II? There is. Because you couldn't do AI. Doesn't the very top have to be the II? I don't even think there's another instance of II.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I did circle the I.
So the top is II, I think. Oats. The answer is oats. Oh, brother.
That's not 6 letters.
Oh, paranormal detectives, he says. Yep, we could play that for sure. Euphoria and Waterdeep. Shiza. Well, if II is the case, then OA has to be one.
True.
Right? So OA.
Yep.
So let's work
All
like that.
right.
Now, is there TT?
You're gonna get in a situation where it's not gonna be one.
No, I'm sure.
Redone it a few times.
I'm sure.
but
I'm
that's
just
kind of
saying.
the logic that I'm following.
Can you
Mhm.
cross out the letters and then just see what 6 letters are left? Who cares if
Well,
they're
yeah,
next to
but-
each other? Like he's just saying,
Well, that's not really what the thing's telling you to do.
yeah, but is it that simple? He's right, isn't he?
Did a Madigan suggest it?
Of course.
I don't think it's that simple.
You don't?
Because how do you know you have the right letters and if everything doesn't like work out in pairs?
Well, you have to cross out MRAAMOOOMSIIATITMAI, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying
Yeah, but you could do that in multiple places. So if I cross, IT over here, but there's an IT over here, like
Does it
how do you know
matter-
that's
I'm having trouble seeing that, I guess. I kind of feel like he's got a point, no?
So listen, I'm in a situation where I crossed a bunch of stuff off.
Okay.
And now one of the pairs isn't there to cross off. So you're saying don't do it in pairs?
Well, I think he's just saying if we're assuming this IASIMA, we're getting rid of those, why wouldn't you just get rid of every letter you see, and then whatever the 6 letters that are left are the letters of the puzzle? And we just unscramble them to get the word. Right? If we are just looking for 6 letters, what does it matter if they are next to each other? If the answer is a 6-letter word, does it matter? Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, I guess we don't 100% know that
I'm like trying it right now.
the letters
so-
that are left, but I agree with his logic.
Let's see.
That seems correct to me.
Yeah.
Crap. Might be very wrong, just a thought. No, I think that, I mean, it's one of those things where it's almost like I feel like if it works, the designers of this puzzle are like, shit. That wasn't supposed to be the way you figured it out. Maybe it's not, but that to me that doesn't make sense.
So far I have 3 R's, so that doesn't seem right.
After you cross off 1, 2, 3, 4 R's, there's 3 R's left.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, we don't know if it'll 100% work.
I don't know.
Only because we don't know
Let's-
if that's what we're
let's
supposed to be
start over.
doing. If it's just looking for 6 letters, then yes, but Because that's a good point. 3 of those 6 letters are going to be R's.
Okay, so I got
Probably
O,
not. I'm probably just wrong.
M, R,
There's 5 R's crossed off.
R, I. Wait, that's not right because that's not enough.
Yeah, there'd be 3 R's left over.
O, M, R, 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 I. Is what I got.
I got an O and an M and 3 R's as well.
OMRRRI. Mirror.
Spell some?
Mirror.
Mirror.
Shut up.
Mirror. Yeah.
Mirror.
Yep.
This is stupid.
No, I'm glad he said that. He saved that.
Amazing.
You know how much time he just saved us?
Yeah, he saved us a good hour.
He
of our
saved us
lives.
so
Thank God,
long.
Jeff.
Well, again, this is where I feel like who wrote the person that made this puzzle, if they see, they're going to see this stream. When they do, they're going to be like, God damn it.
No, I think they know. I think they're like, everyone's going to try to do what we did, and it's really just this simple.
Yeah, that would be nice because that was sad. Janelle, it was easy peasy.
I know.
my
Joe and
God.
Joe just wrote
Janelle,
mirror.
did you cheat or did you do it the right way?
It was easy
I
peasy,
didn't-
didn't you hear her?
Wait, what?
I know.
You're not watching the chat, Natalie, obviously.
Janelle said it was easy peasy, so I wondered if she cheated too or not.
Yep, and then Joe got it. Jeff says Devin got it too. She's into it. LOL, I just got lucky, says Janelle. Sam, let's do the. We got this one quick. Let's go again. One more. You got one more in here? Or do you got? Or do you got to leave?
No, I'm good. I was
You
supposed
got
to
one.
open at the coffee shop tomorrow, but somebody broke their ankle, so I have to close. So
Hell
hopefully-
yeah! Hell yeah for
I
people
know.
breaking their shit. Wait, why did I lose? Why did I lose my music?
Okay.
Okay.
Do I message you? What is going? I don't like fully know how to work Discord. And it is really not my okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Also,
Stupid puzzle. Stupid ass puzzle. Good work, Jeff. Good work. Good work.
This already
Oh,
seems too
all right. Well, let's
complicated.
talk about another game now. Do you know about Caverna, Gingopolis, Hadara? It's a Wonderful World, Terraforming Mars, Pictures, Gugong. We're taking
pictures is
Tapestry.
already on my yes list, so slide that over
Yes.
into a new column.
Okay, so you want Pictures. Okay, Pictures is happening. Pictures is a very good one.
And no, I
Very
don't know
fun.
enough about any of those to say if I want to play them.
Let's see. Happening.
Tapestry's gone.
Pictures. I got rid of Tapestry. Yeah, Tapestry's
Oh,
gone.
you just got rid of it on my screen.
I decided to go into it crazy style, but there is a pattern to making sure letters stay in twos. Yeah, that's the thing. I figured they are, and I'm sure the designer of this puzzle is like, no, you're supposed to figure it out this way. When really you can just cross the letters off. That's funny. Oh, did you do it, Sam? Okay, before you do it, let's pick a game. Let's pick Gugong. We're going to talk real quick about Gugong. Gugong. It's like Gugon or Gugu Shine. Basically, this game it's really interesting because it uses this. It's kind of like worker placement, but you're using cards to take actions on the board, swapping with other cards that are already there. If you can place a higher card than is already there, then you get to like take the action like even a better way. So let's say there's a number 1 card on an action space you want to take, because there's a bunch of different action spaces on the board, and each action space kind of has a little different, I don't want to call it a mini game, but it's almost kind of like it's just its own thing. Like, it's not like you go to this space and you get corn, you go to this space and you get stone, you go to this space, you build a building, you know what I mean? They're like different things. In the very center of the board, you're working this player pawn all the way up to the top. And if you don't get up to the top by the end of the game, you aren't even eligible to win. Okay, that's in the center of the board. So
stressful.
it sounds like it. You can pretty much always get there. On the very top of the board, there's this like map you're going through and collecting these tokens that you can use for different things later in the game. There's this ship sailing area at the bottom of the board where you are trying to put these cubes on to like sail them around and unlock new cool powers and stuff like that. What if I suddenly hate board games? No. Well, it almost happened to me, so I guess it's possible. But the cool thing is you have this hand of cards, and you are trading the cards in your hand with the cards on the board. So if you can see this picture that's up right now, might take you a couple seconds to get there. There's a hand of cards on the bottom, a 5, a 4, a 6, a 9, and a 2. And on different areas of the board, there's also a card. If you want to take that middle space, which has a 5 on it, to like work your player pawn up there, you'll need to trade a card, the 6 or the 9, to be able to take the good action. Because you can always like take, the normal action, but if you play a higher number, you get to take like something else happens, right? You get to do like 2 different things. It's really cool. Devin says, oh yeah, that's a good game. Right. So, okay, cool. Devin's played this one. And it's very, very interesting. I haven't seen a worker placement mechanism kind of happen like that. And it's got these, again, I don't want to call them mini games, but they're cool enough that they're all different, that it feels fresh when you go to one. You know what I mean? It's like, it's really interesting. Janelle says, I'm going to blame the smoke on suddenly hitting board games. The trading cards thing sounds cool. Yes. Yes, it is. It is very cool. It's very cool. Devin is a
actually pretty fun.
Bona fide gamer, that's for sure. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And those tiles you take at the top of the board, they go onto your player board down here, and you can spend them kind of at your leisure to do things. You can get points from them. You can get like additional workers from them. And you're kind of like recycling them all game. So it's kind of nice because you don't have to, there's a bunch of different paths you can take to try to get points, while like, you see Jeff like running around on the very top getting all those tokens. You can like spend a lot of your time building this like wall, and then sailing your ship so you can get these like this awesome double worker. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff to do. So that is Gugong. All right, let's go back to the next puzzle. Here we go. All right, this is what we got here. Natalie, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I'm like, did we lose Natalie? Okay.
I think I'm gonna go though.
Uh-oh. What's wrong? You don't want to do this next puzzle with us?
No. I looked at it and I was like, no thank you.
No.
Ha! Really? Yeah, but we got Madigans in here. And we got Bobos.
What?
I'm just saying there's people that can help us make it easy. If you think it's too hard. You don't have to stick around. You can go. All right, so we need solution 14 and 15.
14, gravity. 15, rotate.
Oh, God, rotating again?
Yeah, exactly. What the heck
That's why
does that
Natalie's
mean?
going to bed.
But at least it shows the arrows of we're actually like doing,
I don't know
like...
anything about gravity. I don't know science. Remember from Nerdfest? Me and Devin don't know science.
Yeah.
So we're not going to understand this.
Okay, well, I minored in science. So gravity is the pull towards the center of the earth. So we're good.
Okay. Are the letters going to like fall as we rotate?
Dude, that's not a bad idea.
Or
So
maybe like that ball
Like that ball is
is
the
like,
sun or earth or whatever, center of gravity.
Ooh.
I was going to say more like a kid's game where you like rotate the
Where you're turning it and the
ball
ball's
around the
falling.
maze. Yeah.
You hit T.
And then you
Okay, like-
rotate. We're trying to get it into the arrow. Is that correct? Is that what you're thinking?
Yes. Natalie, you nailed it.
I think you nailed it. It's the game Labyrinth. How do we get it?
Well, if I nailed it, what do we...
Well, I mean, I think you nailed what we're trying to do. Now it's like we just got to figure out how to do
Okay.
it.
Isn't it just like TA? Or just T?
T and A. Well, I don't think I don't know if we go down first.
I don't know.
We
Oh,
don't
do-
know how many letters.
We don't know how many letters. Oh yeah, we don't know how many letters.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The only
Although
clue is gravity plus rotate.
if
I
you
think
look
you nailed
really,
it.
really close
I think it's-
on the line, you can kind of see like little bumps. So I don't know if that's giving us a clue as to how many letters or not. But
Oh really?
uh-huh.
Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a lot potentially. Janelle says a lot of things. I made a new will while I was dating Bobo and willed him most of my collection. Oh, you're saying he's gonna try to knock you off? It's Gravity Superstar. Is it star or stare? Okay, so no. Gravity Superstar?
What's gravity superstar?
I don't know. This was a little bit ago, I think. Maybe I'm just not caught up with her. This looks like Labyrinth to me, right? It's got to be just Labyrinth. How do we get this ball into this arrow? We go here, here. Like, it seems like there's got to be a... I guess it's hard because we could potentially hit any letter we want.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like are we only imagining it would go 90 degrees essentially?
Yeah, I was initially thinking it has to go as far as it can go until it hits a wall.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
But if it's like
too.
Labyrinth, it's not like that because, I mean, you could
Well, then
potentially just slide it a little bit and then slide it down, and it just hits the letter M and goes into the hole.
Yeah. I feel like if it's what you said, it has to go as far as it can go. M would be the last letter.
Agreed, but how could it ever do that? How could it ever get to M?
Oh, that's a good point.
That's why I'm thinking like maybe that's not right. Not
Yeah.
Labyrinth, Gravity Superstar. She keeps saying Gravity Superstar. I don't know what that is. Let's look up
Unless they
Gravity
can.
Superstar.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know. Again,
Like again, I
It's
don't
a
know
board game.
science.
it's a board game.
It was my lowest score on the ACT.
Gravity
Honestly, it was
Superstar.
mine too. I don't know how I minored in it. It was the easiest minor I could get.
Okay, Janelle, I don't know what
easier.
you got to tell us more. What does that mean? How do you play Gravity Superstar? I already made like 6 words. Yeah, I don't know what Gravity Superstar is. Help us help each other.
Where'd the Madigans go?
I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah, you promised me Madigans. That's why
They
I'm
were
still here.
both here, like and
So
and
Devin
very
was into this. Come on.
yeah, they were like here and very active. And then I don't know, maybe they're eating their pizza. No, they're probably just trying to work on it and not, not
Yeah,
chatting.
probably.
Or they just poofed. They could have poofed. Poof.
Oh, they just went to bed.
Yeah, they might have just gone to bed. No, I feel like, well, I don't know. Joe's been having issues with his internet, so I don't know if he can even see the stream.
Mm.
All right, yeah, exactly. Jeff's here. Okay, we're here. I was promised Madigans. And
make a shirt that
Madigans,
says that.
you have a Jeff, you have a Devin, you might have a Joe. Janelle, I need you to explain Gravity Superstar. You said it's not Labyrinth, it's Gravity Superstar. What is Gravity Superstar? Should I look it up again? Maybe
You
I should.
didn't- I thought you looked it up.
Well, I looked up pictures, but I was like, I don't know what the hell that means. You collect stars. Oh, you guys get it now?
Oh,
You just collect
oh,
stars.
is it a game?
Yeah, it's a board game. That's what I said before. It looks just like
I missed
this. Okay. But how do you collect
Have
stars?
you played this game?
You fall on them. No, I've never even heard of this game.
No. Oh, sorry. I'm asking Janelle.
Oh. I would assume if she knew. What does that mean you fall on them? By rotating the board like
gravity.
Labyrinth? Or are you saying this ball is like Gravity? That's where gravity is? Like, what's the... Where is
Oh,
gravity
Jeff, you're
pulling from?
brilliant.
Can you work backwards from the arrow?
What did he say?
He said, can you work backwards from the arrow? Why is that brilliant?
Because we're smart. Because then you know you're gonna hit M. You're gonna hit
Well, yeah.
M, and then
Well,
you're
we
gonna
knew-
hit that wall, and then you can. The next thing would be S, and then you can hit easily
What?
the O.
But
and
couldn't
then
it go the
ATR.
other way?
What other way? There's no other way.
If
That's why
it
you work
goes,
backward.
if the arrow goes up and crosses M and hits that wall, why can't you go the other direction instead
But
of
there's
S?
nothing there. You wouldn't want to.
Well, there is when you. But then, okay. Say you go to the S.
Uh-huh.
How do you work forwards from the S and get to the arrow?
You asked Jeff what to do about that.
Good
Why would
point.
You ask me?
Great point. Okay, let's see. Janelle's got stuff. No, you have action cards. No, pick a side of the board. So we're picking a side of the board as gravity? Janelle, I need more from you.
Yeah, I think she's like when she says change gravity, you're like, all right, now the left is pulling down, now the right is pulling down.
It would be the same as
Like
rotating a
the whole
ball.
board.
Like Labyrinth? Isn't that like Labyrinth?
Look at the other side of the page where it says solution
not a
plus
ball.
solution.
The other side of the
when
page?
it's-
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Where it says, okay, where the plus is, look at
Yeah.
the arrows around the plus.
Yeah, they're going clockwise.
Maybe we have to spin it in clockwise and see where the ball
Ooh,
lands.
girl,
or
you
something.
smart.
So you rotate it clockwise.
Hit S.
So if you're saying if the right
Turn it.
side, you're saying if the right side becomes the bottom now.
Mm-hmm. Boom. S.
Boom, it hits S.
Boom. A. Boom. Nothing.
That's fine.
Hmm.
Right? It'd be fine if it's nothing, right? Well, then it's coming back
Mhm.
through S. I'm about in tears. I'm so bad at life. How was I ever a teacher? No.
You're not bad at life. You're
No,
so
it's
smart.
not. It's I mean, it's through chat. So if you want, why don't you hop on the call and you can tell us. You want to hop on the call? You can tell us exactly what's happening. What is this? Let's call Janelle. Let's add this cyborg in here.
Wrong about that, maybe.
Oh wait, I didn't do it right. Where is our voice call? Where are we? Oh, right here.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how
Got
to
it.
use anything.
Yeah, I was in the wrong chat, I think. Add. There we go. Oh, we're back into OG. All right, Janelle, I'm calling you. Oh, we need Janelle. We need you.
Hello.
We need you. We definitely need you.
Hey, Janelle.
All right. Explain to us Gravity Superstar.
So, if this picture was Gravity Superstar, you would be the ball as
Okay.
an astronaut,
Got it.
and then you have like this hand of cards.
Okay.
Oh gosh, duh.
No, that's fine.
It's like a basic move set, and you choose which ones to play in what order. So
What's-
it can be
So is it
Like,
like action, like you're programming the way the ball moves?
you're programming you, and you fall. So you would put like a down arrow for gravity, and then fall on that T.
Got it.
Or gravity the other way and fall on the S or whatever. But you fall off the board in the game.
Okay.
Anyway, I think we're saying the same thing, but Labyrinth, you push the board around.
You push
Don't
the board.
rotate it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You
And
don't.
all be the same, or no?
Yeah, because
Where juice is here, thank God.
finally the juice. You got the juice now, Grandma. All right, Wire Juice. We need
Need
you,
you.
man. We need this. Look at this fool. Wire Juice up in the chat. Look, we all got super hyped. We're like, Wire Juice is here. Woo!
Hello.
What
He was
Wire
here 2 hours
Juice?
ago, though.
All right, Wire Juice. We're playing some mishmash form of Labyrinth meets Gravity Superstar. Yeah, Labyrinth, you're right. You don't rotate it, but you can get the same result by tilting it, right?
Right. So it's similar. You just like, well, gravity's this way now, so I fall. But I've made so many words. How do we even know what?
Yeah, I'm just assuming you need to end where the down arrow is. Sorry, I just
Right.
finished stream, or I would have been here earlier. No worries, man. No worries. We're just all a bunch of collective morons who can't figure out these puzzles.
Okay. So you have to end in the arrow
That's an assumption.
exactly. So you're going to hit M.
Yeah, that's the assumption. Unless that's if we're assuming it's like Gravity Superstar, right? Where you have to terminate
Okay,
at a
there's
wall.
No way it's not
Right.
that. There's no way it's anything other
But
than
like
that.
you said, how can you get to the?
Yeah, how do you get to the M
One-
if you're terminating
Yeah, how
at
do you get to the
at
M?
walls?
There's no wall.
You have to.
Oh,
You,
I know how.
what?
Nope, just kidding. I don't.
Oh, you had me.
I'm
Also,
sorry.
Ryan, I got to apologize for not shouting you out right away after the raid. I remember just as you left. Oh, dude, no worries, man. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, wait. I just
Showing
found a
the
way
love
to
for
get
you,
there.
not for me. Okay, let's hear it.
Was it like slidey puzzle rules?
Bobo, what up,
Hi,
man?
Bobo.
Yeah, that Bobo is exactly what I'm thinking. Is it slidey puzzle rules?
Yeah.
If it is,
Oh,
how do
hey,
you
they
get
can
to that
hear me.
M wall? Oh, we can totally
Alright.
hear you, man.
Here we go. Here
Love
we go.
all
Are
around.
you listening?
I'm listening.
Let's
You
hear
take it
Sam's
away, Sam.
theory.
Look at the T that's in the like L wall. Okay.
Got it. I see
Okay,
it.
Got it.
Now go up to the S, over
Wait.
to the Y,
Oh, from the
down.
T. From the T. Okay.
Yes.
Ah, yes, you're
Then
right.
go left, then go
Y
down.
to M. to-
Yes, that's
okay.
it. You got it. Okay, so how do we get there?
So
How do we get to that T?
Yeah, it's totally gravity.
now that must be the E, right?
Yeah. From the E. So
Now we can go. We have to choose S or O, and O makes more sense to me.
Are we unscrambling it at the end?
We must be.
Well, and remember, yeah, we must.
So wait, the
So-
E. What are you saying comes before the E?
so the
The
T,
R?
the E comes before the T, right? What? Yeah, the R has to be before the E.
So we think that ball is what we're moving around. So we think that's where we're starting from.
Yeah, that's my
And
guess.
then the O, right?
So the
You
I
have to,
and the I and the O, right? It has to go to the I, up to hit that wall, left to hit the R, then up to hit the E. Right? Okay. Okay. All right. What are we looking at since Wire Juice?
Oh.
Is there a specific starting position? Okay. If we're assuming this ball is our starting position, it has to end here. We're passing through letters to get there. We're assuming that the ball will terminate at a wall and go as far as it can until it hits a wall. And then we will pass through letters along the way, getting the ball into here. So basically, it's going to have to end at this M and then drop in, right? So how do we get it to the M? Sam just told us that if it's on the T, it goes up to the S, over to the Y, down to that wall, then hits the M, then drops in. So we got to keep
Oh.
kind of
We didn't even
going.
get back to the
I've
ball,
got
and
it.
I'm already at like
Oh,
9
got it.
letters.
I heard
Oh,
Bobo.
what'd you get?
Tell us,
Okay,
Jason.
so let's see. So you starting position, you move left.
Got
you
it.
Go down, you go right, and hit the S, right?
Yes, correct.
You go down, hit the U.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
right,
You
down.
got it.
So you
O.
hit the O, correct?
Yep. Then the I.
Right to the I, up, left to the R,
Yep.
up to the E,
Left to the T.
T, up to the S, then the Y, down, left to M, and down.
Nice. Did anybody write that down?
Yes.
You lost me.
All right, Sam. What
my
letters do
God.
we have?
Okay, it
I didn't
spells
get past the
mysterious
U.
backwards.
What is it?
Nice.
Mysterious
Mysterious.
backwards.
Mysterious.
Mysterym. Yes.
Mysterious. Yeah, all right. Backwards. So Jeff's theory of working backwards was correct.
Oh.
Although I don't
Yeah.
think you could do that working backwards.
Well,
that's
I
how
think
we
you
did.
almost needed to. Yeah, that's exactly.
Yes.
Well, how do you
Yeah,
go
that
from the
was
arrow?
easiest to do from
How do you go from the arrow to the M?
I mean, I worked backwards to figure out.
But
to
where do
get
you
it.
go after the M if you're working backwards? Like if you didn't know anything. Like why would you think to stop at the
Oh.
E? You know, that wall, right?
Yeah, that's a good
Either way,
point.
whatever, it doesn't matter. We got it.
Because you have to
Alright.
get into the box.
And we know that's the right answer.
Oh, it's got to be mysterious. That's got to be it.
I'm gonna double check. 24.
Also,
No, I mean
gravity
if you're like,
position
if you're starting at the arrow and you go
Yeah.
up to the M,
Gravity Superstar?
you wouldn't stop there. You would go all the way to that wall, right?
Right.
So
yeah.
working backwards
I guess-
doesn't.
I guess you almost need to do both.
Yeah, it's like you have to work backwards a little bit to be like, okay, how does this get to there? And then you have to
Right.
start it and figure it out. Oh, cool.
Because I
That's
never would
nice.
have figured out that like how to get to from the U to the O.
Yeah, if you didn't work backwards.
Right.
We got one. We got it. Okay, it's really just there was one that we were stuck on. We've got we've done what, 4 of these? 3 of the 4 of them we got like instantaneously. But that second one, it took us like a
It was
month.
well over an hour.
It took us
That's
a
just
month,
'cause
and
I
I'm
was being
still
dumb.
angry about it.
We had it. and
You
then-
were being dumb. Are you kidding? You're like the only one that actually figured it out.
Yeah.
You're the smartest person I know.
I am not.
Don't be so mean to yourself,
No.
Janelle.
Thank you.
Let me be
Wise
mean to
to
you.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm sure they need
You're an
you.
honest person.
You're too awesome. Okay, Sam, I know you probably want to go to bed, but you got to give me one more.
No, I'm good actually.
No.
All right,
I
give me one
napped
more.
all day.
Give me one more. Let's do this. You napped all day in preparation. Uh-oh, Jeff and Devin, did we lose you guys? Are you still around?
Also, did Natalie yell no?
She did.
Yeah.
She did. She doesn't
Oh,
want to.
no.
She did. It's just FOMO stuff. She doesn't want to miss it. That's all.
Oh, Jeff texted me. Whoopsie daisies. Oh. No, that's not it. Okay. Okay. There's one picture. There's the other picture. Here we go.
All right.
Whoops, it's just our chat. It's not the group. Sorry.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So so this is gone. This is gone. All right. So we got. Oh, it didn't rotate the right way. But that's okay. Do we think the left page is anything?
I think it's just showing us that we have a bow and arrow.
Okay. So it wants us to take the shortest path to get from the top left to the bottom right, it looks like. Is that what it's saying?
Yes.
Yeah, but where do you even start? Because the arrows they're like pointing at the person.
Agreed. You start on the bottom one, like
The
right
shortest path?
underneath him. That doesn't make sense.
Some of them don't have letters.
But where do you go after the initial bow and arrow guy? Do you start there? Seems like you would start there, doesn't it? Shortest path. What does this thing tell us? Hey, Sam,
What?
can you take one more picture of the left side of the page, oriented the right way?
What?
Yeah.
Isn't she just being fancy
Maybe.
with the bow?
Yeah, maybe. But just in case. Maybe there's something to it. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, probably. Okay, there's probably nothing to that.
I wonder if that's actually possible.
Yeah, there's videos on YouTube.
I think we lost Jeff and Devin
I could
officially.
I could draw like 200 pounds with my legs.
Did you say Jeff texted you, Sam? Did he say he was leaving?
He did not say he was leaving, no.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Mm.
Okay. Where do we start here?
Well, he can't shoot himself right away.
Right.
Well,
So
so part of my confusion, if I'm just thinking like you move from one square to another, and if you have to do it in the direction that the arrow is pointing, then if we look to the target, there are only 2 arrows pointing to the target.
oh, is this a
And
work
of
backwards?
those 2 arrows, there are no arrows immediately adjacent pointing to them.
I
So
saw that.
I don't quite understand the puzzle,
Gotcha.
the rules of the puzzle.
Right, agreed. Good observation there. Wire Juice says what he said. um, hmm.
There's
Let's
also no
see.
direct path from the target to shoot the guy.
Yeah, agreed. And there's nothing we can ascertain from this lady.
You maybe have to go along like the borders of the squares.
Oh.
Like let's say you like went across the T one where the bullseye is.
Well, that's interesting
and then you went
because
up to the C one and then across. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Well, also
like directional.
the arrow that she's using on her foot is goes directly into this line.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's the one underneath the person. Then you go down to the D. something.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, girl.
And across the D.
So this way. This way.
Up to the. No.
Yeah, would you like go diagonal to get to that other point?
I thought maybe like go up to the E. And
Do we know what the answer is?
Did not look yet.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so G.
Things have not been going well tonight.
What else is wrong?
Only one E.
I just walked in the bathroom and remember we locked the dogs up when we went out? And they like chewed up a bunch of garbage.
Awesome.
At least it's chewed garbage.
Yeah. At least I didn't
There's
poop
like
and chew that.
stuff all over the floor.
Well, shit. Oh, Joe did the proper mirror one. He did it like he figured it out.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
That's funny.
But it also makes sense that you could just cross off all the letters.
Oh my
and
god,
fill
yeah,
that.
yeah. That was funny when you like, yeah, why do we have to do that? Why can't we just get rid of all the letters and then whatever's left over?
Yeah, F that crap.
Yeah, that's really funny.
That's why we need Madigan.
Yeah, so we need
The hat
Madigans. Well, the Madigans are gone now. Where's the Madigans?
Eating their ridiculous
Eating their pizza? They're still eating their pizza? Damn. Crap.
Shortest path.
Shortest path. we're assuming that we have to go from the guy shooting the arrow to the target. That's a pretty reasonable assumption to make, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe in anything anymore. Nothing about this night has been reasonable.
I mean, the arrows have to indicate direction.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Like, why did they
But-
choose to have her doing it with her feet? And then the picture, they're using their hands. Like, something about that seems backwards to me. But the pictures
Yeah.
don't always mean something. But I
That's
just
what's
think
annoying
that's-
is they don't always, and sometimes they do.
Right.
Like sometimes they do mean something. Like the fact that, is it a coincidence that the arrow is directly in line with this line here? Like, is it just nothing? Is that a coincidence? Like, I don't know. Do you... Because, I mean, what Jason said about going backwards from the bullseye, not being able to trace a line of arrows, obviously seems to indicate that that's just not what we do. But at the same time, it does seem like the R or the T is the final letter. You know?
Remember the like finger pointing one?
Stuck everywhere.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking about, Sam.
Were we able to cross through, or did we have to use the most immediate finger?
No, I think one finger went like all the way. It
So, like,
pointed
do we
at
have to
another
use
finger
the
that was
R?
pointing at it.
Like, could we start with the L or the S or the C?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know where we're starting.
Well, okay, here's a thought. What if you say any given square that you have landed on, it is pointing in a direction. Perhaps you do not have to take the most immediate square in that direction.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I think you're onto something there, because there's no other way.
Yep.
Do you understand what they're saying, Ryan?
Yeah, I think so. Like, say, for instance, say you start with the arrow right underneath the bow and arrow guy, and it's pointing to the right, and you just happen to pick the down arrow that has the E on it as the next square. And then for your next square, you could potentially pick the very bottom arrow that's going up and to the right, which you then pick the S that's going down, and then you pick the T that's pointed right at the target.
Did that make a word?
No.
What if?
Sadly.
It made
What if-
EST.
But yes, I think you're on the right track with that.
What was the what if, Natalie?
Well, I mean, it says shortest path.
The shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Ew, I hate that.
Oh
Never say that again.
God.
What was your
So
what
it
if?
says it says the shortest path. So, like, what if we ignored the arrows? And what is the shortest path of the squares to get to that?
Is it just all the way
Okay,
down and then all the way to the right? Or no, it's just diagonal. OMR, right?
Well, is the answer rest?
I know, I thought that too, Janelle. But I don't want you to just go look it up.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Wire Juice says, well, she's pointing to the right, so maybe you have to start at one from the top row.
Yeah. That's a good. Yeah,
I think that's a good thought. Yeah.
Why would the
That actually
R,
makes more
could the
sense than
R
the
ever
legs
be
and the-
used?
No, so let's eliminate the R. So really, we're looking at LS or C to start, hypothetically.
Yeah, because what would be the point of starting at the far right? You just go back to whatever one you want.
Right. So
Last. No, it doesn't work. We got a Madigan back. We got a
Ooh,
Madigan
that's a
back.
Smart idea. Can you spell shortest?
Shortest path. Can you spell shortest?
I don't see a way to with the arrow direction.
Yes, all the letters are there to make shortest.
Yeah, that's
But
yeah.
how would you get to it? How would you go from an S to an H?
You wouldn't, you would just make it up.
Yeah, I don't see how you would get to the H from the S.
H to the Izzo.
Well, does it have to be in order or can it be scrambled up?
True.
I do like this idea of it being the word shortest.
You can also spell longest.
Does longest work with arrows?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I was just making words.
no.
We'll go from the L to that second O.
O-O-N.
No.
But if you did shortest, then what's the word you're spelling?
I think that's what they're
No,
saying
you
is
can't get
the word
H.
is shortest.
What if it's just short?
Longest works, but you have to go through a lot of those like blank arrows, so I don't know if that makes
Yeah, I
sense. or
don't
not.
know.
Wait, how does longest work? Oh, I see what you're saying. Like you stop at a blank arrow and then yeah.
You have to like, go up and over some blank ones. But
You have a K.
Yeah, that seems like
Hmm.
yes, I do see what you're saying, Sam.
yeah, it just gets weirder on the G, but I mean, it
Could you
works.
could you theoretically do that with all of them? As long as it ends in a T or an R? Maybe not, actually. Shortest path.
Is the shortest path a corner? That's impossible to get unless you scramble it up. But the Z points right at the O, right at the C, so you're automatically stuck.
Yeah. Shortest path. Huh.
Oh, jeez, you scared me.
Who did? Janelle?
You. It was like so silent, then right in my ear, you just like.
Is you Sam?
Nice
You
try.
is Ryan.
Oh.
Sam is silent. Plus, she doesn't make sudden loud noises like that.
Where did Jeff go? I want Jeff back.
He's sleeping, you know that.
He left me. What do we do? What is this crap?
I told you we shouldn't have
Crap,
done
I have no idea.
You know, Natalie and I are about to ditch you too.
Give me back the numbers.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, the math ones are more fun.
Math
oh
always
God, I
makes sense.
disagree. That one, I hated that puzzle so badly.
That was frustrating, obviously, because I gave up.
What do we do? Shortest path.
What if Is there a synonym for shortest path?
Ooh.
Shortest path synonym.
Like shortcut. Or
Beeline,
shortest
direct
path.
route, in the direction of, most
Ooh.
direct route, straight. Straight as an arrow.
We also have our hint if we want to use it at any point.
Oh, good,
Oh, yeah.
good call. Let's do that. Let's take the hint.
All right.
Yeah,
Let me
good
find
point.
it.
Forgot about the hint.
Okay.
Now, no,
20
while she's in there, she's probably gonna look at the answer.
No,
Don't
it's on
do
another
it,
page, and
Sam.
the
Different
answers are
page.
backwards. Okay.
Don't do it, Sam.
Start by moving 2 cells right, and then in parentheses it says L. For every cell you land in, move a number of cells in the indicated direction until you reach the target. So we already knew that. Except the L. We didn't know to start at L.
So L.
Is the answer lost? But why? The O goes up. Well, no, it goes down.
Well, how do you get to the from the S? How do you get to the S from the O?
Yeah, like what do you do
I
after
don't
the
know.
O? Like I could see going LO, but then what?
Move 2 cells right, which means you go
Which O are we going to? The top O or the bottom?
above.
I would assume the bottom one, but
What you said the right way.
I think so.
Bleh.
Wait, what is? Can you read the hint again?
start 2
It
cells.
says
over.
start by moving 2 cells right to the L. For every cell you land in, move a number of cells in the indicated direction until you reach the target.
For every cell you land in.
So any number of cells.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like a
literally go.
weird way to say that. Like,
So
why?
start with
course it
L and then just
See,
go in
That's
however
kind of
many you feel
frustrating
like.
to me. That's like, yeah, that's like, that feels like the last damn puzzle to me. Just like, I don't know,
Yeah.
assume that you're starting with L and then you can just spell this word. Like, why would we even start with L? Like, doesn't even
No,
freaking
I
tell us to
agree.
do that. That's so annoying. Journal 29.
Okay.
Journal 29 is greater than this. You don't have this this kind of nonsense in Journal 29.
We also
L.
don't even know how many letters.
I
the
know,
words
we're
have.
looking for, yeah.
Well, the letters worked out with the those little tiny bumps last time.
How many bumps are there this time? I don't
1,
have a
2,
picture of
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're looking for a 7-letter word, likely.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2.
That has an
3,
R or a
4.
T in it.
Yeah.
With an L and ends in an R or T, likely.
Mm-hmm.
Joe says longest is the answer.
Longest is the answer. It is L O. The way you got to it earlier, Sam. L O
Jesus, that's
N
frustrating.
G E S T. Oh God, if that's the answer, this is the worst
We
puzzle.
look.
Yeah, I guess. Look,
I don't. Maybe I'm like a ding dong, but
you don't get how to get to it.
like I see L
I'll show you.
O N, but then after the N, how do you get to a G?
Well, let's see if it's right. I'll show you if it's right, and you're gonna think it's the
It
dumbest
is
thing ever.
right.
Yeah, that's so
Okay.
stupid.
So-
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you right now.
What we said before.
Yeah, what we said, exactly what we said before. It's so stupid. All right, watch this now. You're gonna see the stream in a second, okay?
Okay.
It goes here. Let me make it bigger.
Well, hey, we were right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we did get there.
here.
It's just
So let's go
dumb.
here,
Like, it should make sense.
here, G. Up here,
Oh.
E.
Yeah, we did this before.
Down here, up to S, down to T, to the
Did we do
bullseye.
this exact one?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yep. We had longest
I mean, you're still going, but yeah.
minutes ago.
Oh, cool.
Ugh.
But that's just as dumb as it being shortest.
Yes, that is so dumb.
And that's
That
like
is
misleading
so
to the point that it's
dumb.
frustrating.
Yeah, this one makes absolutely no sense.
No
Why
sense.
isn't it cooler?
Why does it even say shortest path?
Yeah, that was stupid.
Because
Yeah,
we
good
got
call.
longest, but it was so convoluted it had to be wrong.
Yeah, shortest path definitely makes you think.
Why is that a clue?
Yeah, I don't get it. How
Because you get mad and snarky and then say, ha, longest.
for maximum confusion. That was
Right.
that's so funny. Sam had that one like so, and we were all
I'm
like,
not even
no, it couldn't be that. No, that's so stupid. Oh,
Well, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
But you
Ugh.
could do it.
Yeah, you
Guys,
could do
we
it. That's
still
the
have
only thing that makes sense.
35 more puzzles in this book.
Holy crap.
Well, hopefully not all of them are dumb.
Yeah.
Well, very few of them have
Agreed.
been this dumb.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
the
had
last
bad.
few have been extra dumb.
Yeah, this has been
Dumb, we mean just we're too dumb.
35 more. Yep.
Natalie, really quick, turn to
Oh,
31 in your book.
I'm in bed.
Ugh, Natalie, oh my god.
You don't have the book?
Horrible.
No, it's downstairs.
Oh my gosh, this stupid
I'll look
puzzle.
tomorrow at 31.
Yes, 31.
All right, Sam. Let's talk about one more game.
Okay.
Which one would you like to talk about?
Bring me the list.
Here's the list. We've got Terra. Oh, I talked about Terra Mystica. Talked about Sorcerer's City. We still got Caverna, Ginkopolis, Hadara, It's a Wonderful World, Terraforming Mars, Kingsburg, Mamma Mia, Keyflower, Keyflow, and Medium.
You have some interesting games on here.
Well, they're all games that can play with 5.
Oh, okay.
That was the
Natalie,
only
what
reason
one should I listen to next?
That was the only reason I picked what I picked.
Hadara?
All right, Hadara it is. Let's listen about Hadara.
Have you heard of the game Seven Wonders, Sam?
Yes, I haven't
Good
played
night,
it though.
Joe.
What'd you say?
I said good night, Joe. I
Oh,
hope
Joe's
you
leaving?
have a good
Bedtime for
day.
me. Good night, everyone. Hopefully I'll have the internet in the morning. Oh man, sorry, Joe. That's a bummer. Thank you for all your help. You're the man. Glad that you're still alive. Glad Jen didn't get her way. All right. So, Sam, you have heard of Seven Wonders. Do you know anything about Seven Wonders?
No.
Seven Wonders is how about this? Have you played Sushi Go?
Yes.
Okay. So you're familiar with the concept of card drafting.
Yes.
Okay. Hadara, Seven Wonders, they're similar to that. Okay. They're card drafting games. In Hadara, let me see if I can get some pictures up here. Some good pictures. All right. So you got this board here. Didn't really zoom in very much, but there we go. You have your own player boards, and you got these Keyflower. Yes. And Janelle and Bobo and Natalie and Sam. Oh, good night. Yes. Good night. Good night, Joe. You the man.
Good night.
You the man. Have a good night. Okay. Hadara. You can see that there's these 5 different colored decks in the middle of the board. You also have those same 5 different colored cards in the bottom of your player board. You're going to be drafting these cards and placing them on the bottom of your player board, and they're going to advance these tracks. Yellow is like money, I think. Red, I think, is like military. Blue is like culture, or green is culture, and blue is something else. As you're getting these cards, they're going to basically give you it's kind of like engine building, like we talked about in the city. And you're going to be able to get like different powers from these cards. They're going to be able to let you get more cards. I think you draft like 2 different times throughout in every round. And essentially you're just building up this engine to basically get you these like victory point tiles, these other victory point tiles over here. You can like build like these statues each round if you haven't, if you've generated enough money and spent your time wisest drafting correctly. But the catch is you can only have as many cards in your like tableau as I think this green track. So when you're drafting a bunch of cards, if you don't draft enough green ones and you have too many cards in your tableau, you have to start like discarding, and it can be really, 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 really like annoying and anger inducing. But it's a really fun and quick game that plays. So what's cool about these card drafting games, which you probably know about Sushi Go, is the game length is really not increased if the players are increased, because like everything happens simultaneously. You're all just like selecting a card to draft and then playing it, and then you select the card to draft and then you play it. You know, it's not like you're waiting for someone's turn and then it's the next person's to go, right? We're all doing this at the same time. And so a game like this, or Seven Wonders, or Between Two Cities, you know, games like that, like they don't play, they don't take longer with more players. So that's Hadara.
Seems less overwhelming, but I always think games are overwhelming and then they're not as bad as I think they are. So
yeah, for sure. This is none of these games, every single one of these games on this list, you can handle by far. Every one of them. The only one that might melt you brain a little bit as far as rules go is Terra Mystica, because something like Keyflower, while it's like a little bit heavier, it's simple. You know, I honestly feel that way about Terra Mystica as well. It's just once the rules get through, because you can't really do a million things on your turn, you know, because you're limited by the stuff you have. So all of a sudden, a game with like all these options shrinks down to not very many when you can't do everything that you want.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
It makes no sense to me. I played it on BGA and I was like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I think if you don't have, so on BGA, does the game teach you how to play, or does somebody have to teach you?
No, somebody has to teach you.
So that's the problem, I think, with a game like Keyflower. Because the same thing happened to me, Janelle. Me and Jeff were taught by this guy many years, like when it first came out. We were at a convention, and this guy taught me and Jeff how to play it. We were like, oh my God, this is like crazy. And he taught it wrong. Because we tried to teach other people the next time we played, and it was just all sorts of wrong. And so we played it, it was like the worst teach ever. So teaching it, I think, for a game like this is everything, because it's just like there's a lot going on. Keyflower is like an auction game. Sam,
Mhm.
it's one of the greats, I think. Like it's ranked number 78. Very cool. You're
A
building
lot of
your.
people really love it.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's one of Jeff's favorite
this came up
games.
as an option on one of our board game nights.
Yeah, I can understand that. It's like a heavier game. I don't think it's particularly like nice looking, but it's really cool. So
I
essentially,
don't remember anything about this game.
let me see if I can get a better picture, Natalie, and maybe you will.
I don't remember
Exactly.
liking it,
Huh?
but it was many years ago.
Many years ago. Okay, so this is an example of what the board state looks like. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like these 7 tiles in the middle of the table, okay? And then you yourself are going to be creating this like burrow of tiles in front of you. These tiles in the middle are up for auction. And the way, it's kind of cool the way it works. So like this player who's on the very bottom of the screen here, you can see all those meeples behind the screen. That player, when they're bidding on tiles, would like put their meeples on like the bottom left of every tile. That's like their position.
Oh.
So the player to the right of that person would put their meeples on the right of the tiles. And so that's how, because the meeples are not colored for specific players, right? So I'm not the blue meeples and you're not the yellow meeples. There's just a bunch of different colored meeples. and you're playing them out onto the board. And so the way you differentiate between who's what player is by where you're placing them in the tiles, which is really cool. And so basically the tiles are going to do different things for you. They're going to give you powers. They're going to let you, like, you know, convert some meeples into other meeples. They're going to convert resources into other resources. They're just going to plain give you resources. And then you use all of that to buy new tiles and to earn victory points. Okay. The cool thing about this game, other than that auction mechanism I told you about, which I didn't even tell you about the auction. So the way the auction works is if I want a tile, I put a meeple there. If you want to outbid me, you put 2 meeples there, right? It just works that way. And then if you want to outbid me again, you put 3. I don't know if there's a cap on it. I think that might be the cap. Anyway, the cool thing about this is when you're using a tile for its action, because you can either put meeples out to bid on tiles, or you could just put a meeple on a tile that you've already got to take its action. You can also put your meeples on other people's tiles to take the action of their tile. And so if I don't have a way to make any wood, because I don't have any tiles that have wood, but Sam's got like 3 different tiles that make wood, I can take my meeples and put them on her tile to use her ability so I can finally get the wood resources I need. And it sounds like it might suck for Sam because now you've just taken that spot that it's mine. The cool thing is Sam will get to keep those meeples that I place over there on her for her next turn. So now she's got more workers to use to bid or to do other stuff.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It looks really ugly, but it's one of those games that looks really ugly, but it's what's going on in the game that's awesome, like a Castles of Burgundy or a Hansa Teutonica, which I also thought about putting on this list. Actually, I'm going to putting that fucker on this list.
I don't know. I ended with only 3 tiles in my little personal tile space and like 90 tools and nothing else.
Yeah, I think it's easy to get in situations where, so this game I think is, to Janelle's point, is it can be a little more punishing if you fuck up. You can get into a situation where you're like, oh crap, I can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm just kind of stuck. That can happen. I don't think it's necessarily going to happen like just because you're a new player or something, but it's happened to me before where I've had plays of this where it's like, ah, shit, now I don't have any resources I need and I can't go to your tile to get them because someone else already went there. And so I just can't, damn it, you know. So that stuff can happen, but it is one of the greats. I think it's the best key game. I think I've only played 3 or 4 of them, but I like this one well, maybe Key Flow, which is like the card drafting. Yeah, Key Flow is just like Key Flower, except it's a card draft instead of an auction.
Yeah, and that's so much better because auctions are not fun.
Natalie does not like
I
auctions.
agree, Natalie. Auctions stress me out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's why I like Keyflow because it's just that whole part's gone.
It's almost the exact same game. It's almost exactly the same game, except instead of tiles, there are cards, and instead of an auction, there is a card draft. But everything else almost works identical. It feels lighter, which I like, and it goes quicker, which I like, because a card draft is always going to be faster than an auction, right? Because you're not auctioning at the same time. You have to like go there, and then now I see that you've just beaten me, so now I got to figure out where else I can go, or do I want to be right? So it takes longer with the auction than the card draft does. I agree. I actually got rid of Keyflower and kept Key Flow. Jeff has Keyflower, so if you really wanted to play that, I was going to say,
do we even have Keyflower?
No, we don't have Keyflower, but Jeff does because it's one of his favorite games.
Okay.
So yeah, if we had wanted to play Keyflower, I could have him bring that over.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I do personally think Key Flow is the better game.
What about Euphoria?
Maybe not the better game, but I think it's really good. Yeah, Euphoria is a great game too. The only thing I worry about with that, the only thing I worry about with that is I only played it one time. So like, I don't know. Is it going to be as fun? Like we've had plays of like Everdell where we like loved it the first play, and then we played it again and we were like, eh. You know,
Yeah.
like I was thinking we would like pick something. This is a thought based on just
It's
me having to control
tried
everything.
and true.
Yeah, I figured we would play something that like I know is gonna like I know that we at least we know we like it.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty
Okay.
sure Euphoria is what we think it
But
is.
we only played Hadara once.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think Hadara was as volatile as something like Euphoria could be.
That's true. It's kind of lighter, and it's not. You
Yeah,
don't get as invested in it.
right. Because Sam's only here for the day, so
Mm,
you know, like something like Hadara would be over in like an hour. Euphoria would be like a bigger,
right.
like more of a main event.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like, Sam, have you played Pictures?
No, but you guys talked about playing it and it sounded fun.
It's
I feel
awesome.
like after we play it, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm going to get this.
It's
And then
really,
we're gonna go
really
to
good.
RIW, and then you're probably gonna buy it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's play a game that you're gonna love and go buy.
well, yeah, because like that's the thing is now that I have like 2 board game groups, I don't really have to buy any expensive games that I will
Yeah,
only get to
that's
play
a
like
good
once
point.
because they have so many, and so it's like now I just want to stock up on more lightweight stuff that I can actually convince my friends to play. So.
Right, like Pictures, you could probably like your friends would like it, your family might like it. You know, that's something that like everybody would like.
We added random stuff to ours so that we could play with more people, and it's really funny.
Oh, did you? Like what did you
What kind
add?
of stuff?
We added a
That's a
bag
good
of the
idea.
weirdest Legos and
Oh my god, that's a great
playfoam.
idea. That
and-
Legos
It's a
is
good
such a cool idea.
What else did we add?
So did
Silly
you just
putty.
Sam or Janelle, did you just add like
Play-Doh.
for Legos, did you just add the colors that are like the cubes, like yellow and green and brown and stuff
We
like?
just grabbed random pieces of Lego.
Yeah,
And
it was
what-
probably about 20 pieces. Some of them are normal. There was like one flat, like green piece, and then like a long white piece, and some other random short pieces.
A tree.
And a
What's
tree.
your rule with using them?
There's so few pieces, and they go together in such a small space. It is, it feels fairly similar to the 3x3 cube pixel
Mhm.
Yeah.
tool.
Yeah.
It feels similar to working with that set.
Okay. That's awesome.
I like the silly putty or like Play-Doh idea too.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
we
good
just had to
idea
make a rule
too.
that you couldn't squish it flat and draw in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
have to you'd have to
The-
use
the
it to make
silly-
a
You had
shape.
to actually mold something out of it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
silly
Like
putty
clay.
is one of the easier.
Yeah.
Makes sense
things.
because you could be the most flexible with that. Like, what do you do with 2 pieces of string?
But
You
it's
know?
nice because the silly putty melts, and so like the longer it takes, the
True.
more melted your thing is.
More
True.
deformed it gets.
Yeah, you have to like gotta get it quick.
That's
Are you
funny, that's a
not
great
allowed to
idea.
reshape it?
Nope.
Wow. That's cool. That's a cool idea. They could definitely expand that game with stuff like that, I feel like pretty easily.
Yeah.
But it did make us appreciate what they had put in there that much more. Trying to make something else to go
True.
that wasn't too easy or too ridiculous.
Sure.
Mhm.
Oh, we
Yeah.
also had a bag of. We just threw a bag of random meeples in there too.
Oh, that's cool. And like you stack them and stuff.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Damn it. I love these ideas. I want to do that now.
I
Damn
know.
it.
And it works like fine with more people.
Yeah, it worked. Because it takes about the same amount of time. It's just a little bit longer when everyone's revealing their picture.
Yeah.
That's so freaking
That's
cool.
awesome.
That is so freaking cool. I like that a lot. And Spotify just keeps falling. Whatever, we're just gonna go get rid of it. All right. Well, what do you guys think? I think that's probably gonna do it tonight.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out.
That was great. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, that was awesome. This sounds complicated. Wire Juice says, sorry, Wire Juice, I just missed that. Yeah, Keyflower is
That was a
complicated,
while
man.
back.
It was. Sorry, man. It is definitely complicated. That's for sure. It is a
I
complicated
feel
one.
like if you don't know what's going on and how to play when you go into it, you just get screwed.
You could. You
Like
definitely
if you
could.
don't, if someone
Especially if you're
like
playing
the
with somebody
person
who's
taught
very
me-
if you're playing with somebody who's very like seasoned at the game,
yeah, I
you
played
know.
with two people who already knew how to play really well.
Yeah, if they're like not taking it easy on you and they're just like playing their own game, and that's first of all that's annoying. Bad players, I feel like, but you can definitely get screwed there. Lots of games like that, says Wire Juice. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of games that are complicated at first. You know, you need like multiple plays to realize how good it is. I think Keyflower could potentially hit for you on the first play, Sam. That's how it was for Jeff and I. Even though we played it wrong, we were like, this is special. Like, this is a special game. And then when we played it the right way, we were like, oh man, this is even better. It's better by the actual rules.
That's so funny to me.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so what it was is we learned it. We didn't question the guy that taught us because he, just taught it us at a convention. And then we were like trying to teach it at a game night, and all these questions came up like, well, wait a minute, why do you do that? What about this? And we were like, oh, well, I mean, well, it's just like that. That's just the way it is. And he's like, really? Let's see the rule book. And we were like, no, you don't need to see the rule book. We know what we're doing. Turned out we were very
I
wrong.
do that to Bobo, and he just laughs at me.
Yeah,
and
like,
then takes the rule book.
no, give me the rule book. No, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you get like this chip on your shoulder, like, don't question me. I'm the rules reader. I am the rules explainer. I know what I mean.
Oh, I'm so bad at it. I accept that. It's fine. Everyone
That's
needs
hilarious.
the rule book.
That's so funny. Yeah, I try to pride myself on teaching things with the least amount of questions. If I say you have any questions and they're like, nope, ready to go, I'm like, fuck yeah. It's like the greatest
did
feeling
my
in the
job.
world. Yeah, it's like the greatest feeling in the world. All right, guys.
I'm just
Thanks so much for hanging out. That was fun and also a little frustrating at times. I hated my life. Luckily we had some Madigans there to help us out and some Bobos and
Yeah,
things.
seriously. The emotional cyborg saved our life.
The cyborg crew. Yeah. Remember emotional French fry?
Yes,
Emotional
the
French fry.
emotional
Dream
French
team.
fries. That was amazing.
That's so funny. Good night, emotional
Ugh.
French fry. That's funny. All right, guys. Wire Juice, thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time. Sam, Janelle, Jason, Natalie, anyone else out there potentially watching and listening, thanks for hanging out. We will get you back on Sunday after we record. Sunday night, I will be streaming again. I might do an earlier stream, not sure. We shall see. Glad I could catch at least a few puzzles. Heck yeah. We'll do some more soon. Maybe not next stream because screw that stupid ass game, but maybe soon.
Once Ryan's blood pressure goes down a
Yeah,
little.
once I stop like just hating everything and or I have to like make sure like Jeff's gonna have to be on the call with us. So we can have
That'd be fun.
we can have a representative
that.
Madigan there.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Yeah, so we'll try to get that going. Okay. Until then, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great night.
Bye, guys.
You have been watching the
Bye.
Gamecaster stream. Good night, everybody.